yourself over now in tonight's one-shot, Bards on the Run. Tonight, in this very cool, special one-shot that's happening at the same time as Dragontooth Academy, we will be going to the city of Ravenforge in the Colrador jungle on the edges of it. Before I get to who's going to be playing with us tonight, I'm your Game Master, Scott Nicholson, and I'm super excited because all of tonight is being made up on the spot. Normal D&D make up on the spot too. I didn't plan anything. I'm going to be game mastering for them, and we're just going to have a great time. Let's see what we come up with. But first, I want to introduce a great, great friend of mine and our first player. He is Jess Bardsley as Dylan Flint.
Hey, I'm Jess Bardsley. You guys have seen me before on Dragontooth. I'm going to be playing Dylan Flint tonight. He is a gnome. He's also a bard, of course, and his subclass is going to be Barbarian. We'll see what plays into that. He is from the island of Banter. He grew up in a seclusive household, but he's always dreamt of being the front runner of a bard band. He is a short dude, of course, because he's a gnome. He's got blonde hair. Very good-looking dude. Of course, he wouldn't be able to pull off the front runner of the band if he wasn't. He's very stylishly dressed, a little bit opposite of subtle, but he's ready to get going.
And our second awesome player, Ben Dale, is Tittlepip Aggressive.
What's up, everybody? I'm playing Tittlepip Aggressive tonight. He is halfling bard with a little bit of paladin in him, and he just because he loves this band so much tonight that we're going to learn a little bit more about later on. He is from the jungle region of Silvernell. I'm going to say Gorgoland Village. Just going to throw a dot in the jungle and say that, and we'll see if that's wrong later. But and a fun fact,
from that area,
general area, not that village.
Maybe not the tribe itself.
He's got just a mop of long, messy, dark hair, typical bad boy look. He's got the nose ring, just the drummer of the group. Very, very much is trying to lean into what's up, girl type of thing. Fun fact about Tittlepip: he is related, does not know he is, to B.R. Aggressive, who is one of our main characters in the campaign. And so some of those personality traits might run in the family a little bit more on the chaotic, wild side. So we'll see how that goes for Tittlepip.
And then I'm going to play Lewis. Lewis is a turtle. He's 5 levels bard, and he's 2 levels cleric because he likes to heal. He is from right outside the Canterville Kingdom in Middleton. It's like a big desert, dude. Fun fact about him, he smokes so much rooter that he sees more hallucinations when he's fully got water in the desert. He learned how to play music and to sing and play the trumpet on the main rooter trade. But enough about Lewis. Let's go now into Ravenforge. In Ravenforge, there's a huge festival going on. The Festival of Dreams. These 3 bards right here, have come into the Festival of Dreams because we know it's going to be scattered with bards and good food and good music and a good time. And we know that our favorite band in the world is going to be playing. The Half-Asses. 3 amazing centaur men from the Quiet Highlands, from the Fae that came over many years ago. Oh, they're dreamy, they're amazing. And us, on our rickety cart, pulling into this festival, needs a paint job. Our horse is looking gangly. We are Pixie Dust. As we ride into Ravenforge, there are purple and yellow tapestries and pins between the buildings that just create this archway, or this pathway that you know to lead. There are stalls with food you smell, like meat pies and something blended in strawberry. It smells delicious. You can hear crowds cheering this way. You maybe see a big juggler juggling 7 fireballs over there. And there's a couple people dancing on the ground to music. It's very festive. You see the town kind of go off in the distance. Ravenforge is known for its mechanical technology and ingenuity. So on all the buildings, there's just an accent of sting, punk gears and stuff that keep special things running in homes and stuff. And occasionally you'll see robots walking around, which you know that Ravenforge has been known and made their money to promote steampunk technology, and they built a long time ago this thing called a duplicate, which could walk around, but is not sentient. It is controlled by someone. It belongs to them. With that, we ride in. You two are sitting on the front, just kind of taking it all in, and there's just smoke coming out of our tent as Lewis is in the back.
Cannot believe that we're here. This is it. We've been practicing for this for how long now? This is it. Smell it in. Take it in, boys. Take in the atmosphere. This is where our lives begin. This is where our journey begins. Don't mess it up. I swear to God.
3 weeks of hard work for this.
Me, it's been a whole lifetime, though. You guys, I love you guys, but this is something I've been dreaming about since I was a kid, and this is it. This is history. This is when everyone will remember the name Pixie Dust.
Lewis puts his hand on your shoulder, kind of leans in, passes a rooter blunt around to you and says,
Oh, it's not now. Not now, man. Come
"Oh
on.
man, I just wanted to say, dude, I'm so happy for you, and I hope all your dreams come true while we're here. I'm gonna blow this trumpet for you, dude."
Lewis, how many of those have you smoked so far?
I don't ever smoke trumpets, dude.
Yeah, we have to have a really ridiculous trumpet budget if he was smoking them. Okay, I may have
Good
also
one,
smoked
Ted.
a little bit with them earlier.
No, you don't understand. Lewis is the stoner. He's the one that smokes the rooter. You were supposed to be the bad boy. If you start getting all stony on me tonight, then I don't know what I'm gonna say. Come on, man. This is the most important night of our lives here.
You're telling me bad boys can't do drugs?
You know
That's
what?
like the
You're
definition
right.
of a bad boy. Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
what I thought.
You not listening to me was actually. You're right. Actually,
Clop, clop,
You're doing
clop.
great.
Your horse continues to walk forward, pulling the carriage. People are moving around it, but it's getting really heavy with the people now. You're kind of in the festival now. There's a big banner that you go to. The cart almost touches it, and it's got like the picture of like the three servitors that make up the half-asses with like hearts, and there's like young human and furball girls underneath. They're just like dreaming over them. And as Lewis sees that, yeah, everybody, we just salute. I'm gonna go back and just look at you two, lean in from the back seat, and throw the blunt and burn it down on the chair and say, "For you two, and for dreams tonight, I'm going sober."
No, you're not, Lewis. We both know that that's not happening.
No,
Not happening.
I mean it this time. For today, he's gonna start casting this spell, even though you're all perfectly healthy. You see this light's gonna radiate from him. He's gonna touch both your shoulders. You both are gonna gain 6 points of health. If you're full health, you don't get temporary. It's all about us.
Nice. Well, that's very considerate of you, Lewis. But I need a moment here, and Dylan's gonna stand up. He's gonna look at the sign with half-ass. He's gonna close his eyes for a second. This is the moment when we meet our idols. Half-asses here, boys. They can help us rise to the top. Maybe I see us one day opening for half-ass, continuing their legacy and starting our own.
Whoa, dude, profound. How do we do that?
Look, okay, we have a plan, all right? We're going to go out with our big number, okay? No one knows this is coming, all right? So we have to find a moment when no one's going to see it coming. We get up, maybe right before half-ass plays. We'll stand up on the side as people are waiting for them to start, and then that's when we unleash our performance.
Wait a minute,
No
you
one's
want to
gonna
perform
forget
our
this day.
signature parody number, I Want It Half-Assed?
Don't call it a parody. This is our song.
A tribute.
Tribute.
Tribute's accurate. Yeah. Good plan. Tittlepip's not been listening. He's been staring at the groupies that are like mounting the sign. He's like, "That's what we do it for."
The cart has come to a full stop. Ooh.
Dylan's gonna put his hands on Tid's shoulders and be like, "Look, see those groupies? I know you've been eyeing them. They're all gonna be in your room tonight, Tid. All of them.
That's
This
so
is the night
many.
that changes everything."
That's very intense. Just
Yeah, you-
like maybe two really nice.
Lewis
ones
is going to
or
say, "I'll share with you, man."
Okay,
Let somebody
come on,
carry
give
the
him a
burden.
space, man. We'll
I mean-
all get our groupies tonight. It'll happen. All right,
I'd invite them all just for the bad boy persona, but deep down, I am very shy.
Ooh, oh no, no! I don't need any of this insecurity right now, Lewis.
Just kidding,
Let's
man.
pull out.
Let's bring them all.
Alright. I love this guy, man. Classic Lewis. Classic Lewis. Bad boy, baby. Let's go.
As you're sitting there, you guys are talking to each other. Things are rad. There's like a knock you hear behind you, Dylan. As you turn around, there is a older fellow, like a Ganassi, kind of glowing blue, maybe a water Ganassi, who's kind of down, standing on the ground. Excuse me, sir, do you mind moving your cart out of the road? They're trying to bring the buffet through.
Okay, sir, there are more important things than buffets. You look like you've had your fill, of course, already. So just move aside for the stars, all right?
Excuse me, sir, that was very rude of you.
Oh, wait, no, of course.
You're a nice guy. Let me do this.
Actually, okay, go ahead.
Can we have some if we move?
Gentlemen, the food is for everyone, of course, if you can pay. Sir, you have your cart in the middle of the festival! And as you look around, like a lot of people are staring and looking at you, and you're just like, it's like a sea of people and just your cart and your horse just like gnawing on someone's hair.
That's because we are.
We're Pixie Dust!
No, we're the festival. We are the festival.
That's right. That's right.
Roll a deception check?
We're
Wait, both of us, or?
He can roll it with advantage because you're like, yeah.
All right. So I got a. Oh God, it's rolling into silver now. Oh God.
That's fine.
Yeah. 22 with advantage.
Ooh.
He looks up. Okay, I'm sorry. I've never heard of Pixie Dust. Who's Pixie Dust?
It's our cover name when we travel. We're kind of on one of those posters over there. I like nod my head over towards the headliner band. The half-asses.
He's just gonna look around, kind of like maybe too far. Lewis is just gonna like lean over and just tilt his head a little bit from like on the cart and turn. Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying that you guys are the half? Oh.
No. According to you, we're Pixie Dust. Okay, you keep that on the down low. All
Is this a special in the people performance?
Yes, and just for you, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna get like an extra shirt that I have, and I'm gonna give it to him and be like, wink at him. Don't tell anyone.
Undercover.
What's on the shirt?
It's like a shitty, like dirty shirt that I haven't worn in a while. I just wanted to get him out of the way, so I just threw it in. It's like a brown kind of button down, holes in it.
Okay, let's gonna roll it up. Yes, they're moving. Just a second. Have Barbara bring the table this way.
Hey, and don't forget, sir. Don't forget.
Oh.
Also, I want that buffet.
Yeah, and could you provide our friend here with a little bit of that food, if you don't mind? Do us a favor here. We'll remember it.
Anything for Pixie Dust.
You got it.
Lewis is gonna whoosh, on the horse reins. Your cart's just gonna slightly veer to the right as people move out of the way. By you comes this comedically long buffet table. You see these big furball dudes who are dressed up in bow ties and stuff, or like trying to dress nice for the event, come through, and it's just table. Lewis looks behind him. Spoiler alert, there's more table. And eventually it comes out and like almost goes all the way across the town square, and they just sit it down as people swarm to it, and like, what are these, who's in Whoville? The community is strong. Big fireworks go off in the distance, where maybe like some spotlights turn on and people are like cheer. Something will be happening soon.
Oh, wait, we need to get there. That it has to be half-assed. Nothing would bring that kind of hype.
I've got like a turkey leg in my mouth, or like they put just like a comically large like meat bone. I'm like, yeah, here you go. We need to get in costume. By the way, guys.
Oh, Scott, I'm gonna lean over to like the nearest person? I guess, is there anyone that looks like they're excited for Half-Assed?
Oh, a
Like
lot of
in the area?
people are. A lot of people
Okay,
are.
can
I will
I
say,
lead-
while you're looking at this, there seems to be like a family right here, and like some kids are really excited, and like the dad's leaning in. He's got like some like light green ganassi grass-like skin, and you hear him talk about half-asses, and you know it's like a guilty pleasure. But as you're looking at them about to say something, you see a poster on the wall that shows when the main performance of half-asses is going to be, and it's not going to be for another 20 minutes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, we're good then. Lewis, actually Tittle, that was a good play I just don't know what you were thinking there. Are we supposed to be half-assed, or are we here to support half-assed? We can't be half-assed and support half-assed here.
It's buzz. It gets the people going. We say, you know, it's like a stage name, you know, like a pen name. Like people write books under a different name. Pixie Dust is the name they travel under. So if people hear, hey, Pixie Dust is doing a pre-show, they'll think Half-Ass is doing a special private pre-show, and people will show up.
Oh, you know what? We should roll with that. That's a brilliant, Ted. Brilliant.
Knock, 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 knock. Somebody at the carriage again. You turn around. It's this like teenage furball girl. She's got this big red nose and these like purplish tipped ears, but then just like mainly dark green. And she's wearing a brown button-up, dirty, stinky shirt. And she comes over with these 2 huge plates of food and just kind of hands them off. I was told to give this to Pixie Dust. And just puts these huge, delicious, decadent meat chops and vegetables.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. What's your name, young lady?
Clarissa.
Clarissa, thank you so much, Clarissa. We'll see you soon. And just spread the word. Pixie Dust might have a little bit of a special pre-show before the actual
My friends
show.
would love that. She's going to turn and indicate, and there's about 4 girls wearing stinky brown button-up shirts, and they're like, oh my god, like giddy. And then there's like a really tall guy with like freckles all over his face. It's just like, oh, and everyone's just like, yes. And she's like, okay.
You know, somewhere.
Huh?
I was gonna say, do you know like where we can do like a really good, just like get as many people as possible for, you know, a private show type of thing, like to get everybody going? We're new to town.
Like now?
Like now?
I got it. And you see this girl's gonna like pick up like the dress that's obviously under the shirt that she put on, and she's just gonna like pick up and like run towards her friends. Her friends are like, what? And they start following her, and they're gonna run into the crowd, kind of sing like go through the crowd a little bit. People are moved over, laughing, cheer with this. There's like a big lion, like a big roaring lion, maybe like Steppenwolf large, like maybe huge, that some like wizard has, and is like Siegfried and Roy with him as they move through the crowd, and people are cheering, and, like throwing money that just kind of disappear into his hand. And you see him kind of lean down, and the lion lean down, and you see one of those like brown shirts kind of pop up, one of the girls, just kind of looks over, and people just start mingling more, eating the food at the buffet.
Well, I'm gonna tell her, spread the word. Just let us know where the show's gonna be, and we'll be there.
I just like have the horse start going through the crowd. I think just like, all right, the lion could do it, we could do it. The fame is going to my head at this point. I'm like, we're the fucking half-asses. We can do whatever we want.
You're untying the horse.
No, not untying the horse. I'm having the horse like drag our cart through the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah. Tittlepip Jr., come on.
All right, animal handling.
Could this be considered proficiency with a land vehicle?
No,
No.
no, because I think Lewis is the main driver.
Oh god. Okay.
What you got?
8.
What? You see the bad boy gets up there, fame has gone to his head. It scares the shit out of the horse, who's like surrounded by people, maybe not a foot on every side. I'm just... It bucks in the air and just kind of like knocks 2 people. There's a big cooler of like wine that just spills all over, and he darts to the left, and he yanks the whole cart to the left, and like some stuff that Lewis had on top, he looks like he was building some blocks in the shape of like one of the half-asses, just goes pouring across. No! As you take off, just kind of go through town.
Shit.
People are jumping. All right, dexterity saving throw for all 3 of us.
All right, we gotta keep it cool, guys. Keep it cool. All right, keep it cool.
9. Diddle Pip Jr., no!
I got a 20.
Okay, so it turns the corner and it's going straight for the divider of this town square, which is that buffet table. It zips and you see it coming. Lewis is over your shoulders, just kind of looking down at that blunt like now would be the perfect time. You guys are taking it off. The horse jumps the table, but the cart does not get up, and just the wheels in the front bash into the table as the cart goes up and just kind of like crushes in the front, and everybody kind of flies into the air. Lewis's shirt gets caught on the piece of wood that broke off, and it just kind of grabs him in midair and slams him onto the ground and breaks some stick and some food and some pies. And then you see Tittlepip just kind of like really small fly through the air and slide on part of the table, but the table broke down, so he's like starting to slide back. Oh! And just falls down as you fly through the air gracefully, Dylan, Flint, and land on our backs, a foot on each back. The candles from the table that's now doing this at some part start sliding in and just boom, 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 feel around you, just glowing with this light. The table that's broken off is now blocking the sun, so it's just this light up on you and our bodies.
Dylan's gonna stand up real tall and be like, thank you. Thank you. Pixie Dust, half-assed. See you guys soon. Thank you very much.
We... oh, God. Oh, that horse is getting a pay cut.
You're still on our backs, dude.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Dylan's gonna help both of y'all up.
You've got a shell.
Yeah, you got a shell, bro. You're the one that takes this. You're the stoner guy. You're the comedic relief.
Yeah, but I don't have my stone, you know? My root. My root.
Well, we don't got much time. All right, let's take only what we need and let's get moving. Come on.
All right, we set up here. Fuck it. We've already disrupted everything.
Yeah, we've already made a stage. It's called Chaos.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
Wait.
I'm with it.
And he's gonna are we gonna wear Civitar legs or no?
No, I got something even better. I'm gonna run into the cart that's kind of broken and just kind of reach in, pull this box where everything's jumbled, and just drop it on the ground, and find these 3 vials and this leather Velcro thing. I got these 2 towns ago back at Veilcast for us. This will make us look just like them.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a silent image, about 5 feet in front of, on top of the cart actually, and it's just gonna be me, standing tall, and then putting my hands on my hips. I'm gonna wear something that the Star of Half-Ass would wear, and I'm gonna kind of make the image beckon everyone towards us.
Okay, quickly, I'm gonna pass you guys the vials to Pixie Dust.
The Pixie Dust. Let's go, boys. This is our moment.
You feel almost like a Xerox machine inside your body, just like whoa, like a tingle go all the way down, and then you don't feel anything. You look over, and we look just like the half-asses, the pop stars.
Let's go.
All right, everyone starts forming around it. You see the girls are hurtling in, hurting everyone in, and as you look out, you see a lot more dirty brown button-up shirts. In fact, if you look kind of in the back, someone's got a big sign holding up with, it has the 3 servitors, and it says half-asses, and it's a big X through the name, and it says Pixie Dust. We love you.
Love it.
You stand in front of the crowd.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on the cart in the front. I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna beckon to the boys to get up on the cart with me. Hopefully you guys get right next to me, roll up next to me. I'm gonna take my maraca out in my hand.
Right.
And it looks just like a microphone. It's kind of Dylan's specialty. He swears by it. But he's gonna stand up in his outfit. He's looking very confident. He's gonna get up. Gather round, everybody. Welcome today. We just wanted to get your attention with that little performance. Hope you enjoyed that landing this evening. Welcome to the pre-show. You lucky few here are here to witness the pre-show to the real show for Half-Assed. My name is Dylan Flint. Wink, wink. This is Pixie Dust. Wink, wink. And you lucky few get to see this performance of a song you have never heard before. Welcome.
Okay.
All right, boys.
I'm just going to look back at the crushed blunt that's destroyed on the ground. I'll do this for you, boys. Yeah.
You choose to love all, and I'm having a ball. Our love will not last, 'cause I want it half-assed.
We are 2 towns apart. Can't reach you by cart. I'll just pass. I want it half-assed.
I'm so high.
He's been here like the whole time.
I'm so high.
He agrees with every single rhyme.
I'm so high.
He smoked that rooter so fast.
'Cause I want it half-assed.
Lewis has picked up the blunt and has formed it back together while he's like trying to light it. Do you, steps forward, have fired this blunt? A desire, yes I know I can roll this grass, but I want it half-assed.
Anyway,
Just forgot the whole song.
anyway,
I got the lyrics all wrong.
anyway.
It's time we forget the past.
'Cause I did it like half-assed.
Now I can see that we've fallen apart.
Woo!
From the way that it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Because of the distance.
I want you to know
You'll never be with me.
you choose to love all.
And I'm having a ball.
Our love will not last.
'Cause I want it half-assed. And as he does that, he reaches into his pockets and throws handfuls of pixie dust over us.
Pixie Dust, ladies and gentlemen! Thank you so much, everybody! You guys are awesome! Let's go!
And as part of that, I cast Blessed on a party.
We all look out. High energy, dead quiet. There's no juggling. The animals have stopped. That big lion has stopped. The magicians have stopped. The music have stopped. The banners have stopped in the wind. All three of us make performance checks.
Here we go, boys.
Okay.
I got a 28 on performance.
Oh! I got a 15.
I got a 26. With did you add your blessed die?
Oh, nope.
Oh, what is that?
It's a D4.
D4? All right.
Ooh, 19.
There.
29 total.
So
I got 28 total.
oh my gosh, maybe Lewis wasn't the best, but he was still fucking rad. But you guys were epic! The crowd
Let's go.
goes fucking wild, dude. People love it. There is flowers being thrown up. Someone throws a pie, not at you. It comes horizontal, so it slides up, and then boink, 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 boink. 3 forks into it. Some pantalones fly up on there. And even a baby gets passed with a marker.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here's your baby. I just drew it right on its forehead. Give it back to her.
You just see adoration around you. Everyone is excited. Everyone wants to bum rush you to get autographs. And
Dylan can't contain himself. He's got tears going down his eyes. This is a big moment for him. He's wanted this since he was a child. Guys, I just love you guys so much. This is so great.
I love you too, dude. Just bask in the glory. Bask in the feel-goods.
Oh, I'm basking.
You guys are trying to grab me. I'm like, we have hot people trying to talk to us, guys. How long does this last, by the way?
The festival they're starting to people loved it. The energy is back. You hear everything that's going on. You smell the smells. But you immediately hear people talking about how amazing the half-asses are, pointing at you. And you see around the corner, those girls are talking to 4 or 5 of the Ardinia guards, which are lizard folk that are protecting this area. An Ardinia are a very good, positive, representative democracy. So there's kind of like you don't really fear them. They're actually there to help you. And the girls are talking to them, and you see a group of 4 or 5 of them walking towards. 3 of them are going to branch off, kind of surveying this mess, trying to aid that FEMA disaster with the table. And then the 2 walking over, smiling with these huge staffs that just, they push a button and then flip back, and they just put it in a little pocket on their shoulder.
That was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Welcome.
Thank you. Of course, I hope you enjoyed the show. More to come later, of course. Wink, wink.
Oh, it was my favorite.
He really enjoys this style. If you want to come with us, we could take you straight to the main performance hall. I don't know how you got lost here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. It's part of our thing where we like to sneak in ourselves. But we appreciate the offer. Thank you very much.
Oh, would you like us to clear the path?
We can clear the path any way you want. So many streets in this place.
Well, don't go telling them everything.
We appreciate it, boys. You guys are doing great, by the way. Best guards in town, no question. But, we want to make sure that we are one of the people. If we have guards in front of us that might ruin the, we don't want to seem more special. We are, but, you know what we're saying.
Oh, I completely understand. Allow us to at least help you with the mess. He's going to turn around. Hey, everybody! Come help the half-asses put this stuff back so they can get on with the main performance.
Yeah, that really helps with our man of the people approach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Step back.
Dylan's gonna hop down off the cart, and he's actually gonna pick up a couple things on the ground, put it up on the table too.
Perfect. Yeah, Lewis is definitely going to help too. He's putting stuff on the table. He's like getting into the decorating.
As the bad boy of the group, I don't help. I'm busy picking up the pantalones that were thrown at us and signing them and throwing them back into the crowd with my. Is there an equivalent of like a sending stone in this world, or
Yes.
like a cell phone? I'm writing that number on there for people to call. Just throwing it out there.
Or just straight up like teleportation circle sigil sequences, and then just being
Meet me here on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Here this day, you'll figure it out. I'm a celebrity.
Perception check.
Too funny, man. For all you mages out there, just send me a message, please.
I can't.
You know where to find me. In the air.
What was your perception?
6.
A 6?
Oh, man.
Dude, you are blinded by fame. So much so that you wake up and you're on your side with drool in your mouth, and everyone's like staring at you from the stage. What Dylan saw when he turned around and looked was you just see Tittlepip like waving and like giving like fuck you guys eyes, wink wink, as it looked like 2 big wooden blocks with a little rope in between, kind of like a nunchuck kind of thing, flies through the air and lands on his head, so it goes boom boom, one in the back, one in the front, goom, and knocks him out. Ding ding, falls off the stage.
Oh, Tittle? Tittle's the one that got knocked out?
Yeah, Tittle. And now everyone's like, oh my god, what's going on?
Celebrity.
Lewis, get back on the cart. Get back on the cart quickly. I'm gonna call to the guards. Guards, was this you? Do you know anyone who has nunchucks?
Lewis is going to immediately go to the massive knot above your eye and just try to heal it with a spell, so it doesn't scar or become something really bad.
Dylan's gonna kind of walk in front and then like cover his face a little bit so no one sees it.
Yeah, he's just gonna also just like put a blunt in your mouth, just like, here you go, you probably want this.
Of course.
Yeah, the guards are gonna come back. What was that?
Dylan's gonna kind of look around and be like, he's gonna take control of the moment. He's feeling the star power too, and he's a little bit taken aback that someone would dare lift their hand against Pixie Dust. So Dylan's gonna stand on the top. He's gonna get rid of the silent image, and he's gonna say, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation here. Of course, we decided to come into town this one time, and we've been greeted with a nunchuck to the face. Can someone explain? Can someone explain this? We don't have to be here, We don't have to."
All right, roll a. Are you trying to intimidate them?
I guess I'm not trying to. I guess Dylan's a little taken aback here. He thought that. I mean, he's in the very euphoric moment where he thinks.
Oh,
that
I mean, people are listening. Yeah, most people around you have stopped, like just out of like shock of the volume and people listening to you. So you've got people's attention.
Yeah, I would say it's like maybe a performance because I don't know. Hard to say. I'm not
you
trying
wouldn't
to
have to roll
intimidate
anything
anyone,
unless
of
you
course.
want something out of it, unless you're trying to do something. Because right now you just yelled and now you're looking at them.
Okay, I'm just gonna add to that and be like, okay, somebody find out who threw that. Who threw that?
This one I'm
your
waking
groupies
up.
are going to scream and yell and point while he's talking. Go ahead.
This one I'm waking up and I'm just kind of like, oh god, you're Lewis, and I'm Dylan. Yeah.
Oh man.
According to our Twitch stream, I am.
Oh yeah, the names are switched.
The names are switched?
Yeah, I just saw that.
It's
Oh,
okay.
wait.
We're improvising here. This is all part of the show.
I'm Dylan now.
Yay, I fixed it.
Oh, awesome.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah. So everyone started pointing towards someone. Do I
Yes,
see
your
who they're pointing
groupies,
to?
like 80% of the people out here are wearing your shirts now. And they're pointing, and as everyone kind of moves out of the way, there's like dust coming out of like the chicken leg stand. Not dust, steam. And it just like billows in an alleyway as like the flags kind of drop ominously, swing. It looks like from the alleyway, this large brimmed hat. Some sort of samurai in all black with bright yellow streak going across his face and paint and down into the fabric of his outfit. And everyone's pointing at him, and he walks in and takes his hat off.
Scott, in the chat, we also have someone, Storm appears in the game. We have redeemed.
So as he walks out, it just lightning strikes, and it's not rain, it's hail, just immediately from nowhere. So as you're watching, just like tick, 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 bits of hail, which never happens here. And he just kind of walks out, and you see this long katana on his side, but just kind of dragging, even in the holster, on the ground. And he just stops and puts his hands out.
Somebody grab him. Someone stop him.
Okay.
Find out why he threw that.
First of all, I don't fuck with this guy because I don't like anybody that throws nunchucks at my head.
Specifically
Second of all,
nunchucks.
Specifically nunchucks. Ladies, if you want to throw anything else at me, I would love that. Second of all,
Anything.
I don't like anybody that looks cooler than me, and this guy looks way fucking cooler than me right now. Can we get him taken care of? Can we get him taken
Okay,
out of here?
Tittle. First off, nobody looks cooler than you. Nobody. Okay, nobody. But second off, nunchucks are awesome too. So let's not forget that little point here. That's all I have to say about that.
I think of the nunchucks I have them. I'm awesome.
Now you look even better than him. If anything, he did you a favor. You know, if anything, he made you look more badass.
I just want to say the two guards right now are just like, and the whole audience is frozen, looking at them, at you guys, and the guards are looking up at you, and you guys are just talking to each other for like 2 minutes. That's hilarious, and they're just like, Well,
And I'm gonna kind of look down at the guards and be like, "What are you doing? Go get him!"
No, an audience poll: who looks cooler, me or that guy? I have to know.
Okay, Tittle. It's all good. We both know you look bad.
Everyone points at the samurai.
That's see. All right, that's it. This man expelled.
The samurai walks forward, and from the hailstorm shadow mist of the chicken leg stand, 2 more samurai, identical, right behind him, stand still. One of the guards was moving forward, and he's going to turn back around and go, "Well, now it's just 3v1. I think we should call him back up." "Oh, yes. Go around the side entrance. Go get everyone. I think there's going to be a showdown." "A showdown? What do you mean a showdown?"
Yeah, what do you mean a showdown?
"I know these people. They are some of the best. They go into the shadows, discover dark secrets. It's either they're here to share a secret, or we're the secret. Either way, I don't like that. Just go get them. I'm running. You can count on these legs."
Dylan's gonna kind of look at Tittle and be like, "What did we just get ourselves into here?"
Well, I feel a little reassured, to be honest with you, because now it's 3 guys wearing the same outfit. So I'm definitely back.
Tittle, focus, okay. Tittle.
Oh, no.
I need you on track here. All right, focus. We haven't even started handing out the Pixie Dust T-shirts. Pixie. I don't even know the name of our band. That's how flustered I am right now.
Guys, that potion that we drink, it lasts for 4 hours.
What potion?
The one that we
Spell.
drank to look like the band.
We all look we look like the half-asses completely. I don't think that'll be a problem, so don't worry about it. It's just something. Let's see what the samurai have to say. Attention! They stand up.
The whole crowd goes silent. They step forward. 3 more samurai behind that too. Perfect bowling pin if you had a ball. They're just going to walk forward. Guards start coming in from the left and coming in from the right. And they're going to pass a crate in between them, put it in front of them, this black crate with like red lights on the side, and open it and throw all these pictures just like scattered. And this, it looks like it was like with a newer device that Ravenforge had come up with and actually captured a moment in time. And the first moment in time for this new device in the history of Silvernell was the half-asses, which you know, is the real half-asses stealing animals from farms as they pass by, stealing people's pets, and using them in grotesque rituals to keep them young forever at the behest of their warlock god.
And we see these pictures? Like
The whole town sees these pictures. And the guards are everyone's little girls who are just there to have cotton candy, and guards and maybe some well-to-dos. Everyone is looking at these pictures. And you see one of the samurai from the back come in carrying a body. And it's this dying older woman, Furbolg. And the 3 get around her and lay her body down. As you see the crowd kind of leaning down as she's delivering a story. Everybody roll perception checks.
Oh man,
For another 6, baby.
Oof.
this is not at all how this day was supposed to go.
Perception's not for mine either.
12.
I got a 25.
So Lewis is too stoned with Reuter, and Tittlepip is too stoned with fame to hear anything that's going on. But Dylan, the lead, is focused, and you hear her delivering a story about how the half-asses, the famous bards, are not what you think they are. They go from town to town playing their music with great sound, yes, but steal your animals, your family, your pets, and sacrifice them, which is why they're young. And she knows because they tried to kill her, and she's going to take from her a huge chunk of hair that looks just currently like Dylan's hair as a half-ass. The whole city in that square turn and look at us.
Whoa. Okay. Look, all right, everybody calm down. Okay, look, this is clearly not what it looks like, okay? Clearly someone is trying to defame us here. Someone's trying to make us look bad. But of course, we've always been the half-asses that you know and love. We gotta get the fuck out of here, guys. We need to fucking leave. This is not
You see one of those samurai throw down one of those famous sending stones, and it's going to slide as the crowd parts right up to the stage, and it's just going to be like in the half-ass that you look like, Dylan, right now is going to say, "So what? You've caught us, but we're doing this for real, for ourselves. We're not doing this." Or no one's making this up, and no one's trying to make you believe this is really us. We will be honest about this. We are the ones that did it.
Whoa, okay, this is all right. This is not, again, this is not what it looks like.
The sending stone says, "I will probably say this is not what it looks like, knowing me, but it is me."
Okay, I'm gonna take a mage hand ability, and then I'm just gonna smack the ass of the horse with our carriage. Like, let's go.
Okay.
But while he does that too, we hop on and I'm just like, first of all, I want to say, she's holding a clump of his hair. He has all of his hair. Where did she pull his hair out? Look at this beautiful head of hair. And I hold his head towards the crowd.
As you hold
This is a man with a lot of hair.
As you hold his hair out and turn his head, you do realize the last image that you guys saw of them, which is what you would base this spell belief on, because you would have to know what they look like, is their last cover album, which was taken a day after that hair was ripped out. So there's a huge chunk of hair missing as you turn the head. We all look at each other. Lewis is like, yeah. Dylan slaps the ass of the fucking horse, who takes off. But remember, the front 2 wheels have broken off, so the whole cart's like this. And as we take on, it's just like sparks flying up, and the front of the carriage catches on fire, and Fireball Cart of Pixie Dust takes around the corner. The guards yell, "Get them!" The samurais jump and start climbing the buildings and running after you. And while your adrenaline's fucking running, let's just take a quick 5-minute break. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, see you soon. Welcome back. In case you missed it, we are in the middle of a festival and the bards are on the run. You're taking off. Dylan and Tittlepip are sitting on the front of the cart. Lewis is holding on. The whole thing is basically at a 45-degree angle with sparks flying up the front because the front 2 wheels are missing as your poor horse is pulling you through the side streets of the festival, which is really big. So there's still people around. There's still food carts. There's still things you're probably gonna hit. We're taking off. The front of the cart has caught fire from the sparks. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm going to lean over to everybody. I'm going to say, look, this is obviously not going to get us very far. I say I'm going to cast an illusion and make it look like we're still in the car. I say we duck out now. Jump off.
Let's do one more thing, Lewis.
Okay.
I need you to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh, I'm not ready to kill myself yet.
No, not yet. We're not at suicide pact level yet. But
Oh.
I look at him and I go, we're going to throw that rooter on the fire so anybody chasing it just gets stoned as shit.
Wait.
Do you know what you're asking of Lewis here? You understand?
No. I made the first
You can't just
step.
ask him to do that.
Lewis, it was your potions, man.
No, dude,
We're
you're
stuck
totally
looking like
right.
these
I just
guys
need a
for 4
moment
hours.
with her. And he's going to
understand.
turn. All the
You have 1 second.
Sound's going to disappear. Fire raging in slow motion in the background. Festival flags waving. He just gets close. You are my rooter.
All right, jump off.
Okay! He's going to throw it. It bursts into a flame, and it's a huge chunk that he had in a pot. As you all take off, all 3 of us, acrobatics check.
Okay, and Dylan's going to cast Minor Illusion as well and make it look like we're still in the cart.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, not good.
Yeah.
Oh,
4.
my
I
acrobatics
got 4.
sucks. I got an 18.
18?
Yeah.
I got a 22.
Okay, so you 2 at the front, maybe you hear better. I'm still stuck in the rooter moment. You 2 jump off as it almost looks like snakes shedding their skin because the illusion of you 2 stays behind really close because minor illusion's 5x5, so you guys are really close. And you dive in right on top of some tents for some stuff that kind of dips in the middle. So as you roll in, nobody can see you up there if they can guess the shape at the bottom. But as Lewis jumps back, just like at his rooter, not looking, just like whacks into the pole, boom, falls down onto the ground. I'm gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as my face cracks the front tooth. Oh! You guys are up on the tent. You hear Lewis moaning down there.
Okay, and Dylan's going to jump down for him. You know, Dylan's always there for his boys. Going to get Lewis up. Like, come on. You're going to hide somewhere.
I did it!
You did it, bro. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, Lewis. We'll get that brooder back. I promise. I
I'm
swear.
gonna cut my way down from the top of the tent, so it's
Cool.
just I've got like a cloth and I put it on like a Jedi, like Ben Kenobi hiding in the
This like purple with yellow trimmed like festival tent cloak.
Exactly. So I just throw it over myself and be like, all right, I'm good. Oh, okay, they're just running down the street fully open. And I'm gonna cut out 2 more cloaks.
Okay, perfect. Roll me 3 sleight of hand checks. I want to see how good these are really fast.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. We have an 8, a 7, and a 20.
Which one are you wearing?
I think we know which one I'm wearing.
We turn around and we don't even recognize you, probably, and you're just holding out these shredded bits.
Dylan's going to decline and be like, I will always hold on to my integrity. I will not hide.
I'll take his.
I am.
Yeah, 2 of them. That's a 15. That's good.
All right, cool. So now Lewis just looks like he's in that like hunting war camouflage with like leaf stuff, all kind of. And he starts booking it across to the door that this tent is attached to, like an awning, into this front door that's unlocked. And you're gonna see him just charge in.
I follow.
Yeah, I follow too.
Okay, as you go in, there's about 5 or 6 people shopping in a large candy shop. Like wooden walls, but tubes full of colorful candy. And there is a very large old treant. As the guy, he has to like bend over so he doesn't touch the ceiling, but his limbs can reach all over the store to help kids get candy and to help the adults pick up bags and stuff. So you go in, nobody's looking at you, nobody in there was out there before, and it's down the street. So we're all 3 in a candy shop. Lewis is gonna shut the door. Okay, you guys find somewhere to hide, somewhere to dip out. I'm gonna go get us some Rooter.
No, this is not the time for that.
No,
See, we're in a candy shop.
Tittle, listen. You got him. He's gotta have the Rooter, man. He's gotta have the Rooter. He's the stoner.
Hold on. This
Stoner of the group.
This is Ben asking. Rooter sold in candy stores?
You've never seen Rooter sold in a candy store.
Lewis is probably just in like a state of like desperation at this point. It's just it's what he can get.
Where do you think you're gonna get this in a candy store? This is
Also-
important to me that I know.
Also, Lewis, you didn't throw all of the Rooter in there, did you?
Yeah, dude!
Okay, come on, Lewis. I know you. You know yourself. Check your socks. Okay, check the back of your pants. Whatever you need. We know you've got some spare Rooter somewhere. You might have forgotten, but come on. Perfect.
He's gonna pull out of his turtle nose a big
That's disgusting,
clump of it
but-
that like kind of drips. I always have the reserve.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, now spare it, okay? Don't go crazy with it right away. We know you need it.
Fine.
What I'm gonna do is like,
good
go ahead, smoke a little bit of that, and I'm gonna kind of pull Tittle to the side a little bit. I'm gonna be like, all right, Tittle, look, I know we're in a desperate situation here. I know that we got the whole city gunning for us, but we got more important things to deal with. Lewis has already got a Rooter, and both of us know how he gets when he doesn't have Rooter. So we need to make that our priority right now. If he runs out,
I
bad
actually
things.
don't know what he looks like without Rooter. I've never seen him without Rooter before. And I'm like kind of looking out. I'm like, hey, do you think she's heard about the whole kidnapping pets thing? I'm looking. There's just like a bombshell MILF just over there with like her kid buying candy. Yeah. And I'm like, I'll be right back.
We're doomed. We're doomed.
And then I'm also going to be like just stuffing my pockets full of as many jawbreakers as I can. Just grabbing jawbreakers.
And so Dylan's gonna take a second and kind of just collect himself as the leader of the group and just be like, all right. He's gonna have like kind of a Jimmy Neutron brain blast kind of situation, trying to decide what to do here. He's actually going to he eyes the treant a little bit. The treant doesn't look like he cares too much about pop music. Gonna walk over to him, and he's just gonna kind of casually stand next to him, look at the candy a little bit, and be like, so, heard about that crazy half-bass situation, huh?
To who?
To the treant? Like, that's really tall.
The treant is got like 5 or 6 branches over helping people, and you see he's looking with his eyes towards one branch that's just kind of hovering around Tittlepip, watching him just like stuff tons of jawbreakers.
Haven't heard about half-asses.
So we're that, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Honestly, we're some. I have a question for you. So we're some travelers in town, and you look like one who partakes for the most part, if you know what I mean. Do you happen to know where there's some of that Rooter around? Someone that might be able to contribute
You
that
are
to it.
in the wrong shop, sir. Asking a tree where to burn his family is not seen as wise here. Get your candy and go.
Okay, well, fair enough. Of course, I understand completely. Look, we're not from here, okay? We're not from here. I'm from Banter Isle. You ever heard of it before?
Yes.
We don't have many treants in the area, so I apologize if I've offended you, sir. It's actually our tradition in that island to smoke lots of Rooter. It's kind of how we, respect nature at its fullest. So if our tradition offends you, I apologize, but
Different
and we'll
strokes
move
for
on.
different treants, I understand. No climbing on the glass counters! Well, if I can help you with some candy, I will. But as for Ruder,
A door is gonna, like a small window
Can
door
I
is gonna
say,
open
while
from the
this
back.
conversation's happening,
Yep.
I want to talk to that. I want to talk to this bombshell MILF that I saw.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? Just like pockets full of jawbreakers. Pop, one of my. You ever
Hello.
done jawbreakers with a celebrity before?
Oh, you're one
I
of
have a
the...
huge bulge in my cheek.
You're that famous bard, the servitor from the half-asses, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. And well, I've only got so much time before our concert. I was wondering if you had, somewhere we could get away, just the two of us, real quick, just in and out. Maybe the three of us, maybe the whole band. We're kind of into that. Do you have a cart or something nearby? That'd be great.
She leans down to the little girl. Susie, why don't you go get a whole bag of candy? A whole bag? The whole bag. Go fill it up. She is going to take out this little piece of paper from her, like, lacy bra that's very revealing. Her, like, dress with her corset squeezing. She's got this beautiful, like, white skin that her hair is almost like falling snow. And she is going to give you this little letter that has... magically, like, words will start to appear as she, like, whispers to it, and it'll describe the roads you need to go down to get to her apartment.
Well, you can find me there very soon. And I'm going to take the jawbreaker out of my mouth and just put it in her mouth. Just, like, reach up.
As it touches her teeth, it starts to freeze into ice to become its hardest, and she... it shatters all over your face and everywhere. And then she just takes one piece that's on her lip and puts it back in your...
It's just a chain of going back and forth.
Until it gets smaller and smaller. And a little bag of candy goes up. Come on, Susie. And she's just going to tell the treant to put it on her tab as the treant and Dylan look. Ding-ding-ding! They leave the store.
Put mine on her tab, too. All the jawbreakers.
As you're looking, as she goes out the door, you see three of those guards, like, running down, asking people with the posters, like, the pictures of, like, them strangling sheep and stuff.
Does Dylan see this?
Perception check, Dylan. And I will roll for Lewis at disadvantage. Oh.
I got a 26.
I did not get far off. Yeah, you see that with the treant right as Lewis comes up to say exactly what you know he's going to say, which was that.
Okay. So what is the treant about to say when the door opening?
The door opened from a large furbolg lady in the back who was grunting to him again, complaining again, because the laundry chute is overstuffed. She can't get the laundry down the chute.
And that's what the treant wanted to show me?
No, the treant didn't want to show you anything. The door opened behind him while he was talking. He was saying, get candy because I don't have Rooter.
Gotcha. And what's Lewis's state right now? Did he smoke any of the Rooter? Is he good?
Lewis was just helping that little girl pick out that full bag of candy. And seems like he's like put 7 different candies like in a line, and he's just like trying to get them perfectly in line while being like whispering something. Probably like praying to his god because he's a cleric about something. Looks like he's trying to just hold on the inside.
Okay, Dylan is going to walk back to the laundry lady or whatever, the lady in the back, and is going to be like, hey, do you happen to know of, I don't know if you know who I am. I'm from the band Half-Assed.
Never heard of you.
And you heard of me? Haven't heard of me?
Oh, you're from
No?
the posters.
Yes, that one. Yep. And we've never been here before. We didn't really expect this kind of reaction from people here. Look, every time we go outside, we're swarmed by people. Swarmed.
You're
we can't
famous,
even
honey.
breathe. I know. I'm not trying to brag or anything, of course. But do you happen to know like an out that we can use to get to our concert, so we don't have to go through the crowds, sort of thing?
Oh, if you're trying to get a message delivered across the street, honey, there's a nice building. It has a big old eagle swinging from a stand on top of the door. You go over there, they'll send a message for you, sweetheart. Make sure to eat some candy. You look too skinny and pale.
Yeah. I'll definitely jump onto the candy train a little bit here, but so we're not trying to send a message though. We're trying to get around in a sneaky kind of low effort kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, under the radar kind of thing. You happen to know
The treant's
anything
gonna
like
reach
that?
through that little window that she's in and just go stuff with one of his branches that laundry back down the chute. Make it quick. I'm talking here. Okay, honey, look, this is what you want to do. You're trying to get, where you trying to go? You're just trying to find somewhere to lay your head?
Just, yep, exactly, perfect. That would be fantastic. That'd be
All right.
fantastic.
Look, you can come out the back door here, and it leads you right to the hotel, right next door. Okay?
Perfect.
You tell
perfect.
them Clarissa sent you.
I'll
okay?
remember you, Carissa. Trust me. I'll remember you. Thank you so much for your help.
Look, here.
I'm gonna beckon to the boys to get over here. Come on, let's go.
Jawbreaker in each of their mouths.
Huh?
Oh, no, I don't want your jawbreakers. Come on, man. What the hell, Tittle?
This will be a helpful tool for later. We got an apartment, baby.
What is this supposed to be? Like is there a spell in these jawbreakers? Just, don't worry about it. Forget it. All right, we have an out. Let's go. Back door. Let's go. Come on.
Ding, ding, ding! The door opens as two guards are walking in. Right as you round the corner of a door, she opens to get past the side. Lewis takes off with you guys, shuts the door. That small door that she was popping out closes. You see this larger lady. She's got very mangled legs, so it looks like she's probably in some battle. She looks very muscular. She's leaning on this like wooden sideways wheelchair sort of thing that she just kind of like rolls around. And she's going to take you to the back door and open into the stinky alley where a couple of rats are scurrying. All right, just go to the left and take a right. You can crawl into the window or you can go to the front door. But look, she's going to hand you a bag of candy. You make sure you eat this when you're feeling low, when you're feeling down. It'll put a pep in your step.
Of course. So I gain what? Candy bag?
Yes.
Candy bag. Okay.
How many jawbreakers could I reasonably fit in my pocket?
You've probably got about 10 or 11 jawbreakers in your pocket at this point. You were stuffing them.
Yeah, just as much as I can.
All right. Cool. Did the guards see us, or did we get out pretty?
Roll
Soundly.
me a stealth check, everybody.
Jess, why'd you? We were in the clear.
I know.
Teacher.
Oh, you're fucked.
I got 22. My rolls are killing it.
That one. So
You rolled a nat one? No! Okay.
do I get advantage because of my cloak?
Yes, you do. That's a
think
good
that
point
would be
because
much.
it was a nat 20, or it wasn't a nat 20, it was a 20 cloak. 22.
It was a 20 cloak. Yeah. All right. 15. Better.
Okay, yeah. So they come through the door and you feel like they see your face immediately a little bit, but you that cloak over and spin into the door so they don't see you. Dylan's already through the door. I don't even know if he actually saw the guards and whatever. But Lewis, just like as he goes around the corner, is just leaving his head over to watch them. And they immediately go up to start talking to the branches of them and they see him. And they all point at him as he goes around the corner. This little scene is happening here. Lewis is like, You open the door right as the guards step around the corner. Stop them!
Okay. So we're gonna scurry out. I'm gonna use prestidigitation, and I'm gonna make a loud sound that sounds like just a crashing over on the left of the front of the store, where they are, to like right immediately next to the guards, just as loud as possible.
Okay, yeah, everyone's going to turn. They're going to wince and look to their left a little bit and look right, and you guys have gone out the hallway, or out the door and down the alley. They're going to run to the door, kind of push that lady out of the way, and look both ways. Which way did you go?
Which way to the MILF?
The MILF would be to the right. The hotel would be to the left.
Okay, I'm gonna use Mage Hand to keep the door closed.
Okay,
To
you
kinda
close the
shove
door?
Yeah, to hold the door closed.
Oh, if it doesn't lift that much weight. It's like up to 5 or 10 pounds or something. So
I'll do it. I'll do it to keep the door handle turned so that they can.
their
their
strength, their grip is more than that.
That's
more
fine,
than
yeah.
They'll be able to
Pip is
pull it
going to
immediately.
say,
It
this
was
way
worth
to
a shot.
Milltown, and he's going to run to the right.
All right, Lewis is going to follow you to Milftown.
What the fuck, guys? And then,
The door opens. Dylan's right there at the door. What do you do, Dylan?
Okay, I'm running towards them, of course.
Okay, they start chasing you down the hallway. It's Tittlepip, Lewis, Dylan, guard. You're running down the hallway. There's going to be a quick kind of alleyway to the main streets on to the left. There's some stairs, like metal stairs that go up to a window to the right. And then you're going to a place where you'd have to go left or right.
I'm going to, behind us, on the guards behind us, go ahead and cast... I'm going to do a second level command on both of them.
Ooh.
So you're just going to stop as we're like running up to you, and you just look through us and...
Yeah. I just turn around and let's see.
That's
Which one? I think grovel is the best one because they have to fall to the ground prone.
Well, you could at a higher level you could do but to both of them. Both
Yeah,
are-
exactly. So I'm gonna look at both
okay.
of them and just be like,
what?
on your knees for fame,
What is
peasants.
it? Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
It is
Or wisdom.
wisdom. Yes.
Oh. You want me to roll these dice all night if you're bad guys, because that was a 4 and a 2 without any modifiers. So
So they both drop to the ground groveling.
they grovel immediately down to the ground. Is it over when they do the command?
It's over once they do the command, but I just wanted to buy us some time, like while we get to that turn, they can't see which way we turn, basically.
Okay, yeah, they grovel
So-
and
I look at the paper, and where does it guide me?
it doesn't go to the left or up those stairs. It goes straight to where you have to go left or right, and you have to go left.
All right, straight to the left then.
Okay,
Okay, and I'm gonna use prestidigitation again. Loud sound behind them.
Okay, so you guys roll a stealth check, but go ahead and do it at advantage. We all are going to do it at advantage because they're super distracted while they're looking up and trying to look at you guys. They want to see which direction you went.
Nat 20.
Ooh,
How do I do it at advantage again?
you just do it twice and take the higher number.
Yeah.
I got 17.
17.
Hey! They look up and they see nothing, and we are running down between these two alleyways. It's about to exit out into the main street where you see there's like 7 people with these big drums banging it, and people are around it like throwing confetti and stuff. But there's also 4 windows with the blind with glass and curtains drawn on the inside to your right.
How long until this performance by the actual half-ass?
Do you have anything to tell time?
Son.
This could have all happened probably very quickly. You don't know an exact time, but if you think of everything that happened, it wasn't 20 minutes.
So maybe 10 minutes?
Maybe
No,
a
15
little bit
minutes?
more.
15 minutes?
Yeah, maybe like 15
Okay.
minutes. So probably about 5
Gotcha.
minutes, roughly.
All right, gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna lean over to Tid and be like, "Yo, Tid, like, where are we going? What the hell is Milftown?
Milltown, not USA. Don't know where that is. It's a place we can hide.
And how do you know this?
Oh, she won't sell me out.
Who's she?
Well, while you were busy talking to a tree, and I imagine this is happening while we're running because I'm reading the paper, just like running. While you were busy talking to a tree, I was busy finding cover. Hopefully, she has a cart that we can use. Rest in peace, Tittlepit Jr.
Who is she though?
Did you not see her? That was like the only thing I could see in the candy store. That was the sweetest thing there, baby. I think Tittlepit's kind of a scumbag.
It's great. Yeah. You hear shattering as you look behind you. Lewis has punched out the window that was closest to you guys. You've run past him now, kind of like at the 3rd or 4th window. He's on that first one, and he just. You smell that? He's gonna jump
Lewis,
into the glass.
No, not now, Lewis. He's gonna
As
grab
you go
Lewis.
in, you just miss his turtle feet as
What,
you
the
look
Scooby
into the
snacks?
dim light
Oh, we just jumped into like a building. In
Yeah.
the glass
through the window.
I cast dancing light in there.
As you cast the lights in, it looks like it's like some sort of closet, some big storage thing with like different crates, and he's kind of just standing in the room, looking up at the ceiling, looking like something, sniffing.
Is there anyone in there?
No, there's no one in there. There's a door that that has a handle, but it looks like this is the big storage room for whatever is on this bottom floor of this 2-story building. That you're
Okay, all right, Tid, come on. We have no choice.
I jump in the warehouse.
I jump into. Yeah.
Does anybody have mending? That'd be great.
I think I do. Oh, I almost took it, man. I almost took it. I didn't
Do you
know
guys
that.
smell that? Both of you roll perception checks.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to make it look like the window's still there.
14.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
I got 20.
You both smell the rooter. It's very heavy. And he's like pointing upstairs.
Okay.
All our problems are solved upstairs, dude.
Not all of our problems, but one of them is definitely solved. Like,
Lift me up.
Yeah. Lift you up?
Yeah.
You're gonna like punch the ceiling or something, brother? Because like if there's someone up there, it's not ideal.
You're right. We should go upstairs. He's gonna go to the door. It's unlocked. Go into the door.
Okay.
It looks like it's a shop that has a sign that says closed for the day. That's kind of like a general store with lots of different items. And then you hear some noise, and behind the counter there are stairs that go upstairs. Maybe into a residential, whoever owns this place.
And that's where the router's coming from?
It's coming from the room above the storage room, so it would be at an angle from us now, but that goes upstairs. Maybe it's up there.
And there's no one here still? Up in the second floor?
You don't know. You just know this first floor. These two rooms.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of grab Lewis by his shoulders again and be, Lewis, tell me you're not out already. Okay.
No, I can't. He's only got a little bit. He's like, I gotta save this for an emergency.
This is an emergency, would you say?
I know, but like we might prolong the emergency. I've got to like take little bits. It might be like a, 3-hour emergency.
Okay, well, we'll find the router, but we really gotta go. I'm gonna kind of turn to Tittle. I don't know if we're gonna go with MILF Town as our solution here, but we need to get out of this
Tittle's
situation.
looting the store. Is there armor? He's just like...
Yes, what armor are you looking for?
The highest level I can wear is a paladin. Let me see.
Dylan's gonna interrupt this and be like, Tittle, do you really want to get us deeper in this shit here? Like, what are you doing? Am I the only reasonable one here?
I mean, it's not. It's not.
Lewis is pulling down like a mask, like a masquerade kind of mask. He's like, "It's not a bad idea, dude. I don't want to look like the half-asses. Turns out they're just like full assholes."
Yeah, what he said. I want breastplate.
All right, yeah, there's a big shiny silver breastplate. Oh, it's all yours.
Is there anything I could use to kind of hide myself?
Yeah, there are lots of cloaks and different shirts.
Okay, I'll take the biggest cloak there is.
It's very expensive.
Wait, are we buying them or are we taking them?
Oh, we're just taking.
You're taking them. I'm just saying it's very expensive.
Gotcha. Okay, but obviously I want it to be gnome-sized. Are there any gnome-sized cloaks?
Investigation check.
Okay. Crap. Got a 20. All my rolls are disgusting tonight. They're like so good.
There is like a children's section, and like that's probably the closest you're gonna get. And there are some coats, but they're not. It's not like poppy pink for little girl kind of coats. Like they still are the same colors.
Well, Dylan's used to this, being a gnome, so he's just gonna grab one, whatever will fit him and hide him adequately.
It does have like sparkly sequins on the back. This coat.
That's fine. He'll deal with it.
Okay. Lewis has his mask. You've got your breastplate. You've got your coat. He looks up at the stairs. To the router.
All right. Well, all right. Let's focus on the router, and then we gotta get the hell out of here. Okay.
Okay. First step. Takes his foot back. That's a loud fucking step, man.
All right. Dylan's gonna kind of push him to the side and then just walk up past him.
Stealth check.
11.
You get about halfway up, and then your light footsteps, kind of from the other room on the second floor, moving that you didn't hear before.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is cast Minor Illusion, and I'm going to make us all look really beat up. So like we have bruises all over our face, bloody arms, like we're all injured. I'm gonna kind of turn it to everyone and be like, look, okay, we need help. Okay, this is the play. We're good at performers. Okay, we're gonna act like we need help. Okay, we're desperate. We're being chased by muggers and people that want to kill us, and we're just looking for help. That's all. That's the play.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that really quickly.
Performance of a lifetime.
Right. I'm gonna put my hands in with the boys. Like we're going for a break. All right. 1,
Turtle hand.
2, 3. Pixie Dust.
The door opens. The light comes down from the second floor. You see this like woman holding a candle. She has like a very fancy outfit on. Oh, excuse me. We're closed. You're going to have to leave. Who are you?
Please, ma'am. We've been chased ever since we entered this city. We don't know what it is.
I'm sorry. We do not have money for you.
No, we don't need money. We just need a place to hide. Please, just for 10 minutes, right, boys? Is that fine? 10 minutes for them to stop chasing us.
You hear a voice behind her. Darling, we have to leave soon. I'm sorry, we don't have time. We're going to a performance and we're already late. So I'm sorry. No, I don't know you.
Okay, I'm gonna take off my cloak and be like, not even us. Not even for us.
Persuasion.
Thank God I chose this as one of my 23.
She said, you just see her
Killing
look
it.
and you hear from around the corner, honey? Yeah, 1 second, just someone was knocking at the door. I'm just gonna go downstairs and make sure everything's secure before we leave. All right, be quick. Okay. She's gonna shut the door and walk down. She's got a candle on one of those things. It's you? Is that... But you're supposed to be performing. What are you doing?
We don't know either. We did not expect this to happen. Do you happen to have any router on you?
What? You need Rooter before the performance?
Well, you know our drummer, of course, our trumpet player. He is always on Rooter, and he gets a little. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Okay, he needs Rooter's stat as well. Is there anything you can do?
All right, here's the thing is, my husband, he's finally got his time. He's gonna go to this big performance. He's gonna meet big people and he's gonna get into politics, but I just really don't want to go and I want to stay home and smoke Rooter, but I have to go. I could probably pinch you off a little bit if I can get upstairs and get it without him noticing.
What does your husband think of us? What if we
My husband
propositioned him?
adores you. My husband cannot wait to see you.
Oh, well then bring him in. I mean, we're half-assed. We could,
He's gonna go berserk. If you're trying to hide, he's just gonna lose it. He's gonna tell all his friends that you're in his general store.
Is there anything you can do to talk to him before he sees us?
I can try.
What do you mean proposition?
Oh, come on.
What kind of proposition
Please
should I
talk to
do?
him. Please.
Honey, eat! The door's gonna open. She's just gonna like shove you guys kind of down the stairs. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, honey. One of the barrels flipped over with all the walking canes. I'm just gonna have to pick it up. You just see like the shadow of him on the side of the wall of the stairs. Well, hurry it up, honey. This is a big night. I'm very excited about it. Come on. I'll be ready in 2 seconds. One moment. Let me go get my shoes.
Dylan's gonna take the initiative and just be like, okay, I got this. Trust me. And then I'm gonna walk in and be like, hello, sir.
As you take off your sequined cloak, body looking all mangled. Oh my god. What happened to you? You're in my...
Okay, calm down. Calm down, sir. Sir, we need you. Okay? We need
me?
you to stay calm. To stay calm.
Like your
If you stay
number
calm,
one fan.
if you stay calm, then things will go very well for you. Do you hear me?
1 second. I hold
No.
on, I have to go write this down. Don't
No.
leave.
Mm-mm.
Don't
No,
you stay
no,
right there.
no, sir.
Just stay
Sir,
right there.
I'm using calm emotions. Calm emotions on him. Good call. Good call.
I was like, you said you had it earlier. I'm gonna.
Good call.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's no problem. Wow, this is amazing. You're in my general store.
Yes, sir. I know it's a very strange situation. Okay, there are these masked folks, these ninjas that are out for us, and they've already. Look, you've seen what they've done to us. You've seen what they've.
They've cut you up pretty
how
bad.
they've hurt us. It's so bad. We didn't expect this either. We need you. And what is it that you want from us first off? Let's start with you.
Oh, I'm excited to go see you guys perform. This is exciting, but I'm late and you guys are the ones performing. I should take you there personally. Would you like me to do that? I'm very excited, though.
What is your
calmly
name, sir?
excited.
What is your name, sir?
Peter.
Peter. Okay, right now, half-assed needs Peter. Okay? We need you
Yeah.
to forget about the performance. The performance is not happening. Unfortunately. It's not going to happen. We are in danger.
Oh,
and we need
no.
you.
I was supposed to secure a big political relationship tonight. That
With who?
normally would make me feel awful, but right now, that's just kind of a fact.
Well, what can we do for you to help you?
Well, you could go personally with me to someone I think could really help me get into politics, and you could tell them that you're my friend. I mean, of course, I wouldn't want you guys to lie. I'm the politician. I'd be doing that. That normally would
We
be
would never
fine.
lie. Peter, you are fantastic. You are brilliant. Could I introduce you to my fellow band members?
I know
Would you
who
like
they
to meet
are.
them?
third of the ass, a quarter of the ass, and then you, the half-ass.
Right. That's right. That's
My
right.
friends just call me asshole.
How long does Call Me
Anyway.
Emotions work?
I target each humanoid in the 20-foot radius. If they fail a saving throw, it just says it's saving throw, a charisma saving throw. Then we suppress any effect. Actually, I don't understand it fully. You might have to read it. Do you understand it, Ben?
Let me pull up Calm Emotions.
So it says you
I just
attempt
wanna
to
know the
suppress
duration.
strong emotions.
The duration. The top.
Oh, it's concentration. Up
10
to a
minutes?
minute. Up to 1 minute.
Up to 1
Unfortunately.
minute. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
So it's gonna end.
Pretty
Oh
soon.
my god, this is a lot to ask me. Okay. All right, yeah. I mean, I have a carriage. We can go straight to my political ally.
That's exactly what I was about to say. We should take your carriage.
This is amazing. Everyone's gonna be there to see you, but I'm with you.
Oh, really incognito. Like, really.
Oh,
We don't want to get swarmed on the way there, you know? Like, a lot of people are...
Yeah.
A lot of people are upset about the show's cancellation.
As soon as our faces are shown, then those bad guys that have hurt us will hurt us again.
Quick question.
sure.
Do you guys have any pets?
Beds?
Pets.
Pets.
Yeah, like a
No.
bird or something. You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Why?
No particular reason. I just really
Is that a
love, I love
strange
traveling
question?
with. I love traveling with
I
animals.
mean, it seems like a normal question.
He's such a charmer. This guy is such a charmer.
love traveling with animals.
Okay,
Lewis is laughing
before-
at that.
Peter, before we continue, just understand that we have incognito names. Like, of course we have our stage names, but our incognito names are Dylan, Tittle, and Lewis. Okay, so that as long as you're here, that's who you refer to us as. Understood?
That's perfect. Well, we
Right.
should get going. My cart is at the stable across the street, so we'll go get it. Put your cloaks back on, and honey, I know you want to. You get to stay home. Oh, thank God.
Just give us some brooder, and that's all we ask. We need some brooder
She's like,
for.
you got it.
for
She's
Lewis.
gonna go up the stairs, and she's going to get and bring down a sack, a big sack, a rooter, and Lewis is just going to just like hold the bag, and then kiss the bag.
Thank you. Thank you, Peter. And what is your name, young lady?
Victoria,
Victoria. We will not forget this.
take your time. Keep him out all night, please. He's going to ding, 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 unlock the store and go to the front and just take off across the street and just give you like the super stealthy, like, get over here across the street.
Before we step out, oh, he's already across the street.
Sure, but yeah, you can do something.
No, never mind. If he's already across the street, we're good.
Okay. He's taking off across the street. It's flagging you guys down.
Yeah, I approach the carriage. Wait for him to like get in it with us.
Yeah, he's got to pay the guy first to like get his carriage and his horses. It's like a parking garage.
Okay. As we're walking over, I'm just kind of whisper. I'm like, well, there's two schools of thought. Do you want to knock out this old man, or do you want me to try and incapacitate him somehow?
Okay, well, calm down. He's helping us out. All right, he's not in any clear danger to us right
We're
now.
taking his carriage and getting the fuck out of town is what we're doing. Or to MILF House, one or the other.
I
We're
get
not going to
it.
Apprentice.
I see what you're trying to do here, Tibble. All right, no, we're not
yes.
doing that. We're not doing that.
Well, okay, fine. We'll
Come
get in
on.
the carriage then.
Okay, all right, come on.
Yeah.
He's
Alright,
still
but-
flagging you down.
All right, but if anything, all right, let's just, 1 second, Peter. Thank you. So if anything, we gotta have a fallback plan. Okay, if things go south, what do we do?
Murder
Lewis?
this old man. Hostage.
Okay, well, all right, calm down. We're not gonna kill anybody. That would make matters worse.
I
Okay.
swear to God, MJ. I fucking knew it.
What'd he do?
Random.
Oh,
He added a random problem.
Me? Come on.
Okay. Well, I will say, as you guys are talking at the door, the guy's flagging you down. Lewis has rolled, packed, smoked, and started the next one, and has found very similar clothes to Sherlock Holmes, and just kind of goes between you out the door. There's only a few people in this part of the street. It's kind of like in between two busy streets.
Why, I think the best course of action could be to take the cart and exit our way out of here, quickly and perdubitably.
That's kind of what I'm saying, Lewis.
Astute Watson!
We'll do it.
And he's going to start strolling across the street.
Dylan's kind of like, okay, all right, sure, great, perfect, great. He's gonna follow.
Okay, as you guys go to the cart, he pulls up this very, nice for a general store owner. But as you look back, the front of his store is very decorative. Maybe it's like a very popular, known in the city. But it's a very noticeable carriage, very wealthy looking. He's probably spent most of his money on this. He obviously loves his political image, and he's going to get on. And the part where you control the 2 horses from is inside the cart, and it goes out a little slot, so you don't have to be on the outside and be seen.
I'm gonna feel guilty about this later. I get in the carriage.
It's got very nice dark red fabric on the seats. It's got tray holding areas for food, and it's got a nice maybe pseudo checker style board hanging off the side, and it's got some drapes inside. And he's he's at the front of a chair that spins around, and he's got the reins, and he's watching. He's like, "Let's go! All right, everyone in! But here we go."
Who's your
before anyone literally knocks him out or whatever, I'm going to just cast sleep on him.
Okay.
I was gonna say, wait, before you start going, is your friend wouldn't have to be a MILF, would she?
My friend?
I'm casting sleep.
Friend?
I'm casting sleep.
Yeah, and he failed, so he turns around. What? Boom! Falls asleep.
All right, guys, come on, keep it together. All right, look, I know you guys all. This is a big moment for us. We get big fame 1 second, and the next second we're running for our lives. I understand, but we are the boys. We're the Pixie Dust, and we're gonna keep it together, and we're gonna make the best of this situation. I'm telling you right now. But I need you guys to trust me. You hear me?
I'm with you, dude.
Look, I want to get out of here alive, or die seeing that smoke show I met at the candy shop. One or the other, I don't really care. That's everything I've worked for my entire life. So if we go out in that way, that's fine. But let's get the fuck out of this town.
All right, we're going to get out of the town. Tittle's going to get some action. Lewis is going to smoke more rooter than he's ever smoked. We're going to make the best of this situation because we're motherfucking Pixie Dust.
I only have 4 hours to get this done. Maybe 3 hours and 35 minutes.
All right, you are kind of coming out of this stable parking garage, and the street goes left and right. On both sides are barricades of guards and people. There's a full search going on for the half-asses, and there's your random problem. Both parts of the street are blocked.
Okay. Let's. Can I have a minute? Quick minute.
Yeah, Lewis is putting all of that rooter in a big brass bowl that was on the bottom he found under the seat, and he's lighting it all on fire, and he's hotboxing this carriage.
Oh man. Okay.
so there's a barricade basically.
So how many guards are on both sides?
It's not there. There's it's just they're shuffling people almost like there's a parade coming through. They're all to the sides, and there's guards marching, and there's a couple with their backs towards you on both sides, and then guards that can see you if you were to walk up, probably.
And they don't see us as we are right now, right?
No, because you guys are maybe 60, 70 feet away from the left or right and from the left. And there's really nowhere to go but this stable. There's a shop to the left and right. Then there's the general store and a large wall. This is one big building.
How deep are we in the city?
Insight check. You guys haven't really been here before.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, you paid
I haven't
attention
had a bad
very
roll
well.
tonight, man. Let's go.
Just enjoy playing a bard.
You
All my
are.
bad rolls.
You're 11 or 12 blocks into the city. Probably
Do we know which
probably a
direction?
fourth the way into the city.
Do we know which direction?
Yeah, you know where you came. Yeah, you know generally the area where you came from with that insight check.
Okay. Okay, so if we're here, and then the two guard posts are here, and we're facing this way, do we know which direction is the closest way out of the city? Would you say?
It would be directly through the buildings because you've kind of
So
been
straight
turned around.
ahead. Gotcha.
With the rolls, is there a possibility? Do we know like the geography of the city, generally speaking? Like, do we know like if there's a non-traditional exit?
So you've done
Like,
your
I'm not
research
saying, like,
search before
not
you
like
came to
a-
Ravenforge, so you know there's only we'll say this is on the east side from the way it is on the map. You come in through the east side through the ground walking carriage area, and there's like walls around this big city. I'll tell you why in a minute. And then there's a northern exit that goes towards the Peacelia temples, or Peacelia Palace. Other than that, a lot of people with money use the monorail system, which connects these large cities in Colbrador, because Colbrador is mainly a lush jungle inhabited by dinosaurs and tribes. So this is like one of the money meccas that's not jungle, that's actually stone and nice building.
Gotcha.
How tall are the walls?
When you go into the city, there's walls, and then maybe like 2 blocks, there's another wall that encases, and in between those 2 walls, going all around the city, is the farming that is done for this city. So there's like a double wall thing. Now there's no gates, but there are heavy packs of Ardinia guards at the 2 entrance and exits on foot, and then Ardinia guards at the monorail station.
Okay.
So you tell me
We need a plan.
you're telling me I
3
can't
exits.
Dukes of Hazzard my way out of this.
Whatever that means, yes.
Okay,
many
I have an idea. So let's go. Dylan's gonna kind of take charge. He's already asked his homies to trust him. He's like, all right, come on, guys. I have an idea. Have we hid the sleeping body of Peter yet?
It's just on the floor of the carriage.
Okay, so no one can see him, right?
No, there's only like 2 windows on the side of the carriage, and there's like fancy curtains over them.
I am
And
going
Lewis
to,
has shut everything to hotbox it.
I am going to put a big jawbreaker in his mouth to make sure he can't wake up and start screaming.
Okay, cool.
Down to 10 jawbreakers.
Jesus. All right, I'm gonna say, all right, you guys trust me, right, Lewis? Tittle?
With my shell, dude.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're taking the cart to the right guards, and we're just gonna stroll on up to them. I'm gonna be the one with the whatever you call it, guiding the horses, and we're gonna roll up to the guards.
I'm going to clasp you on the shoulder and say, Godspeed, brother. And I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration because we're bards. We should be doing this.
And I will give you guidance.
Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
Yes. So yeah, whatever you've got planned.
What is your bardic inspiration
cool.
round? D8?
It's a D8, yeah.
So you'll get a D8 on your check that you make if you want to choose to use it, and you'll get a D4 from
Awesome.
guidance.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna roll up on these guards. How many of them did you say there were?
There are 2 like behind this crowd, like a parade, because you're a street intersecting with or coming into the street. So their backs are to you, but then there's ones like walking in the middle of like this separated crowd, and they're obviously securing the area while people wait.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Minor Illusion again, and I'm gonna make like a little fog in front of us, so you can kind of not really see our faces. I'm assuming, do we still have the bruises and stuff on our face?
Yeah, and it's
Probably
a 5 by foot minor illusion, so it's literally centered like right where you are on the carriage. Even though they can't see your face because you're inside the carriage. It's 2 horses and you're inside.
How
Well,
hot box is the carriage? It might be full of smoke.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
good point.
hot box,
Okay.
and they can't see you anyways. All they see are like reins coming out from like a mail slot at the front of the carriage
And-
to the horses.
And we're kind of approaching this parade, right? Like, so we're going towards like all the
Yeah,
people. and
here's
whatnot.
the parade, and there you guys are on the street about to intersect, but people are standing on the
Gotcha.
side, so they're blocking you.
Okay, so just to give you guys, I'm gonna whisper this to y'all too. All right, my plan is we're gonna join the parade. Okay, and no one's gonna know it's us. All right, but we just have to get past these guards. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna roll up. I'm gonna kind of be in the cart. And what do we say? I'm gonna say, "Good evening, guards. How are you this evening?"
Oh, they're gonna turn around. You have your cloak on, or you
alerting
disguise? Yeah, they
know-
don't. They can't even hear you. You're inside the carriage.
Can I exit the carriage then?
Yeah,
I'm,
so
like,
you
up in
open
front?
the door as the carriage stops, and smoke just billows.
I grab you. What are you doing?
Smoke just billows like Prince
I'm gonna
walked
be like,
out on
trust me,
stage.
trust me. I'm gonna be like, good
guys-
evening, guards. This evening, I hope you guys are doing well. Man, this craziness with half-assed, right? I can't even believe, like, I mean, I thought they were cool. I'm a big fan my whole life. Always been a half-assed kind of guy. It's
Wait,
just
I
insane.
need a moment. So
Sure.
you currently look like the lead singer of the Half-Assed, but you're like scarred and beaten and bruised and bloody, and you have a hoodie or like a cloak on, right? Do you not have that cloak on?
Yes, I do. I have a fallback plan if this doesn't work. Trust me.
Okay, so basically, like the gnarliest homeless man just crawled out of the nicest carriage full of rooter smoke, and they're gonna hear you and say, "Yeah, you can't go this way. You're gonna have to wait, sir. There's a
Okay,
lockdown."
Listen, officers, it's a crazy situation. We have this delivery that we have to make, and
I'm
it's
sorry,
just,
no
there's-
deliveries are gonna have to be made right now. You're just gonna have to wait like the rest of it, everyone.
Okay, look, sir, we're in a bind here. Like, I just, man, I spoke to one of your guards earlier.
Who?
It was like a skinny-looking dude. There were 3 of them. They were the ones helping half-ass. I don't know if you remember that happening or whatever. But you see, we just need to get this delivery out, like, right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in such a... My boss is gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? If we could just join the parade, just jump into it. They're already headed towards where we're going anyway. It would be such a big favor.
I understand, sir. Roll a persuasion check.
And I
With
have,
disadvantage.
With disadvantage, but I also have the D8, right?
You have the D8 and the D4.
Okay. Persuasion 28.
We-
So even without y'all's help, it's a 28.
At disadvantage?
And
That's-
disadvantage, it's a 14. Wait, what does it mean with disadvantage?
You roll twice and take the lowest.
lower.
Okay, 14 then. D8 was 3, so 17, and then D4.
Yeah.
4, so 21.
He says, well, look, you can't go down these streets with your carriage, so whatever you're delivering, can you do it by hand?
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
All right, give me 5 minutes to speak to organize, a hole in this crowd for you, and then you'll be escorted by 2 guards to where you need to go, okay? But I'll need 5 minutes. And with that, we're going to go to a quick 5-minute break so these guys can figure out what the fuck they're going to do. We'll see everybody real soon. All right, it's time once again, guys. We are hotboxed in this cart. Dylan Flint has just stepped out and bought us 5 minutes. They're going to come back with 2 guards, and we're going to have to walk this stuff by foot. Dylan, as you go back to the cart and look in, Lewis is like, "Dude, shut the door! In or out, in or out, in or out." What are you doing, dude?
Okay, all right. I don't know, man. I mean, what's the plan here? I'm not good at these high pressure situations, guys. I don't understand. Like, I'm just trying to get back into the crowd.
They just see a hand reach out and grab him by the front of his shirt and just pull him into the cart. And the door closes.
Lewis closes the door and casts disguise
guys?
self on himself, and he's going to look like that head guard lizard folk that he saw earlier. Obviously a little bit shorter. He's going to say,
When we get through the crowd,
he's like putting on a voice.
we get through the crowd, I'll tell everyone to get out of the way, and we take this smoke show on and find the smoke show, and then get out of here with a final smoke show.
All right, you're gonna have to be convincing. So I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on you, myself.
Okay.
Wait, is she coming with us? Because she does have a kid. I can't just make her abandon that kid. Are we cool having just a full family?
Okay, Tittle, enough with the MILF, man. Come on, this is serious. We
Tittle,
could get
you may need to
executed
consider
for this.
staying behind to be with your love.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
bros before hoes, bro. That's what they always say.
worst case scenario, I just have to wait out 4 hours. So, I think I kill 4. Yeah. Yeah, just drop me off.
Knock, 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 knock at the door.
All right, it's showtime.
He goes to open the door, smoke billows out. Why, my goodness, I'm sitting here trying to recreationally enjoy a moment. I'm on a hot case. I mean, super hot. Look at the fire. And I'm trying to get some information, and you're bothering me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sir, I had no idea you were in there. Of course you didn't. Look, your job is to be making sure these people are safe because there are some crazy people, and he's gonna pull Tittle towards him in the doorway that look like this. You see this disguise? I'm using this person with a disguise to find them. Now you do your job, and I'll do mine. I'm gonna roll a persuasion check with advantage.
With Bardic Inspiration.
With Bardic Inspiration. That's a 30.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
sir!
Let's go!
The two guards that are there are going to go and move the crowd, and he's just going to look at them, Lewis, and be like, get those people out of the way! I'm in a hurry to solve this case! Gadoo shuts the door, ends his disguise self.
Lewis, you... love you, man.
The Rooter
I love you.
is
What would we do without
power.
you? Dude, what did I tell you, Tittle? I told you, man. Just get this fucker some Rooter. We're good to go, man. We're good to go. All right, how do we get out of here now?
He's going to grab the reins. Sit tight, dude. Whoosh! The horses are going to take off, go through the crowd, and you can see out the two windows as you pull the curtains. You can see you're flying through the festival. Guards are trying to get people out of the way. He's going to hand the reins over to you, Dylan.
Yep, Yep.
And there's like a square door at the top of the carriage. He's gonna unlash it. Pull it up at the top, and you just hear him yelling as the guard for people to get out of the way. Roll an animal handling check, Dylan. Let's try this again.
Oh my, I do not see this going well at all. 18. Wait, so, okay, when I roll it, it shows a 12 and an 18. Which one do I take?
Which one is highlighted? There should be one that's a...
They're both highlighted.
Okay, you have it on a toggle, so when you leave it on toggle, just choose the left one.
12.
Plus what?
It just says 12.
Oh boy. All right, so you're taking off. He's trying to give you directions and do this. You kind of hit a food cart. The cart kind of wobbles, and he just yells for you to keep it steady down there. And he says, take a right. But you hear him, and all you hear is, you're doing it right, so you just go full forward, and he just yells, right, and sticks his head in. And as you do, you kind of hit the side of a water fountain, and the cart goes flying up in the air. Now, this cart, or this fountain, and this spot is kind of on a ledge where it goes down about 5 feet to another layer, kind of the city, kind of goes down, and you just go flying over that ledge and land, like, inside a trough. And it just kind of, the cart breaks and flips backwards, but the front wheels are wobbly. But now you're going full backwards, and you've lost your horses. And you see Lewis, like, trying to turn around, but there's no window on the back, so you can't see. We're just rolling. And, lean left! Everyone lean left! Everyone leans left. The cart...
What just happened?
Okay, all right, lean right. The cart's like up on two wheels. Okay, now on the count of three, everyone jump and hit the ceiling. It's the only chance. And he's gonna grab the top. On the count of three, everybody.
Here.
On the count of three, everybody make an acrobatic or a athletics check. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's
17.
I got a 20.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, hell yeah. As you jump, and he's holding the top, gets his momentum, the whole cart just kind of bounces out from the sliding mud that it was in, and just kind of like slides down the cobblestone that's kind of like at an angle. And you see out the window, Festival like flying past your head as you're gaining tons of momentum. The wind... something kind of shattered the right window where Tittle was a little bit, like something that when it broke, just enough wind that your note of the MILF goes flying out of your hands. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh no, you're gonna
tragic.
be distraught. You're gonna be distraught. Please be like a boy.
16. As it flies out of your hand and almost goes through that window, you grab it by the corner. And you're noticing that we're coming up her place on the right in about 5 blocks.
I prepare myself to jump.
Okay,
I
so
see you
Dylan-
boys on the outside.
Dylan sees this happening. He's gonna grab Tittle. Tittle, where are we? Who are we?
I'm the fucking bad boy, baby. And then I laugh.
Oh.
Acrobatics check. Acrobatics.
We are Pixie Dust. Look at me. There are myths all over the land. You don't leave this one. We will have more. Stay with the boys.
Aggressive got aggressive, baby. I take a pair of panties that I didn't get to throw out earlier that has my contact information. I just toss it at him and I say, "You'll find me."
Acrobatics.
Let's see.
Dylan's gonna attempt to hold him in the cart.
7.
7. Okay, so as you jump out, you can almost see Gloria as her place is coming by. You see the red velvet curtains, the very tall, like French window style, and she's like getting in this beautiful gown as you're like going by, and she sees you and blows a kiss. You're fully out the window, but Dylan reaches out just in time to grab that ankle. Boom!
No.
And now you're hanging off the cart. Your hands hit the ground at super speed. Ow! It just kind of like burn the tips of your fingers as you're dangling off the side as Dylan's holding you.
I cast command drop.
Okay,
No!
Dylan, roll
Pixie
your
Dust forever!
wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
And what's your DC that he's got to beat?
It's only
14? I got a 9.
Drop me, bitch.
A tear is in his eyes as he lets go, and you see boom, 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 boom. He goes flying behind.
No!
Before we go see what he's doing, immediately Lewis is going to drop his head in to get another gust of this hot box. Where the hog boy is the dude? Where is he?
He left us. He left us. No Pixie Dust behind.
He's going to
No
grab your
Pixie
shoulders
Dust
and
behind.
shake you. You're not making any sense.
Okay, Dylan's gonna grab the reins and just tug on him as hard as he can and stop the horses.
The reins are facing the front. There's no horses. You're going backwards, remember?
I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna jump out.
No, you fool.
Acrobatics check.
17.
Yeah, so you jump out and perfectly land in an Assassin's Creed bale of hay. Poof. Lewis, no! As you land and stick your head out of the hay, you see the cart flying down the street. No! Before we go to you, we're gonna go back to Tittle right fast. Oh, stumbled in the middle of some people. They're like trying to help you up. Are you all right?
Look at me. I just ran away.
All right, where are you going?
To that window. I saw her.
Yeah, you're about 4 blocks, so you just take off. You're sweaty. You get up to the door. You see the door with the big knockers on the door.
Oh, I'm about to see some big knockers, all right.
It's gonna get weird.
I knock on the door.
All right, you knock on the door and it immediately opens, and there she is standing there. Poof, she disappears. She's up this long, decadent stairwell. Poof, she appears and just does this.
Okay, are we close?
Not you, not yet.
No.
Every instinct in my body is telling me this is a Tom and Jerry-esque trap, but Tittlepip doesn't care. He's running up the stairs just like, oh yeah.
As you're going up the stairs, she just waves her hand, and in front of you, grape start appears. You're like a Pac-Man. Walking up the stairs, I'm eating a grape. And she's going to go to these big double doors and lead it to this big bedroom, the one you saw with the big windows, with this beautiful bed, and like birds fly away from the bed, and it's almost like heavenly.
I don't know how deep you want to get in this roleplay, Scott.
Performance
I just gotta
check.
wait out. Yeah, here we go. Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
Yes. As you're going up the stairs.
As part of the foreplay.
Actually, I don't think you can. Certain bards can do that. Actually, I don't think I want you to, because that's like an ability.
That's fair. Other than you. It does say a creature other than you.
Yeah.
All right, time for a performance check.
All right, let's see what you got.
I'll cast Bless on myself.
Sure, as you're walking up the stairs, you're blessing yourself that you're good at performing.
Yes, exactly.
I love it.
That's a 24 plus.
You walk in, the door's
28.
shut, and the scene is very explicit, so we will skip it, and we will go back over to Dylan, who's out of the hay, running back, but you don't see him anywhere.
Crap, Lewis. Wait, is Lewis in the cart still, or is he with me?
Lewis is gone. He's in the cart.
All right, so Dylan's gonna sit here in this moment, and this is the part of the story where all hope has seemingly been lost. The band's been separated. Dylan,
We're living
I guess,
very different stories.
I guess I'll just turn myself in, and then he's gonna hear, out of the corner of his ear, he's gonna hear Half-Ass performing in the distance.
The big
He's gonna
concert
hear
with the
their
big
song.
lights.
He's gonna hear it, and he's gonna think, they're together through all this. If they can do it, Pixie Dust can be forever. Pixie Dust never dies. Pixie Dust forever. He's gonna get up with new instilled inspiration, and he's gonna get the boys back together. He doesn't know how the fuck he's gonna do it yet. What he does is he's gonna cast message to. I don't have message. I'm an idiot. Shit. Okay, he's gonna cast prestidigitation to make his voice louder than normal.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna start singing, and he's gonna be like, "'Cause I did it half-assed."
In the street, as you stand there with the crowd moving around, hearing this song, imagining those spotlights, none of that is actually happening. They are in hiding because they're wanted right now. So that's all in Dylan's mind, which inspires him because that is Dylan. Dylan is Pixie Dust. As he sings, I want you to make the performance check of your life, of the pinnacle of this session.
Let's go. Okay, here we go.
No bardic inspiration, no guidance.
I got a 19.
As Tittle pulls up his head, he's got 4 cigarettes in them. Both hands come up and take 2 in each hand away from his mouth. You look down and you see her flush face. You've performed quite well. You hear the distant singing of Dylan Flint. I want it half-assed.
Man. Post-nut clarity, I feel like a real jackass. He looks at her. He takes the cigarette with the frozen tip out of her mouth, gives her one last icy kiss, puts it back in, and says, "That's what it feels like to chew 5 gum." And then he, this kid,
No, you're not.
he leaves a note for her. That's just like, this is my alias that I like to go by. You can reach out to me. I'll be back. I know how to find you. I've got something though. If you can't hear the song, she calls me.
As you get up, she says, "Wait."
Yeah.
And she goes to her desk drawer. You didn't wonder why I wanted to be with you so quickly?
'Cause I'm kind of a big deal.
I know who you really are. She's going to go to her dresser, pull out from the drawer. There's a secret compartment underneath, and she's going to pull out a really old poster from when the Pixie Fairies performed way off in Silver Nook last year. And she's going to say, I took Susie there because I told everyone it was her idea, but you're my favorite band. And she's going to get in the drawer a Dispel Magic potion and give it to you.
Hell yeah.
Can this be shared?
With one other.
Well, I'll take care of my boys then, because you've already taken care of me.
Wait.
I'll see you soon. Well,
And she's also got more gifts. She's going to give you 2 tickets to the monorail. If all else fails, you can get out that way.
oh, trust me, I'm going to find a way to get back to you. I take one last pull of my cigarette. As I'm doing that, I'm like putting on this armor that I still just like still half on. Say one last show before I go. Give her a passionate kiss and just launch myself out the window. I know there's stairs. I just fully launch myself
Acrobatics
out the window.
check.
I cast Featherfall on myself, just flying, flying through the sky like a tree squirrel.
All right, so give me an acrobatics check. Just because you're jumping through a pane of glass.
Oh, I opened it. I'm not an animal. I'm not going to break her window.
No, I already imagined you jump. You didn't
Yeah, that would be
clarify
too
it, so
funny.
It's
That'd be
cooler.
too funny if you did that.
It's
Break through the glass, man. I mean, you're the badass, man. Like,
it's a 14.
Yeah, you go full Watchmen slow-mo. You jump out the window glass. Feather fall down to the ground. Glass falls around you. You look down the street. You see Dylan about 3 blocks. People have backed up. This is a little strange. His voice is echoing whoa, 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 down the streets. You see the setting sun behind him. Just reaches out a hand for you.
And then it's just like my verse is playing in my head. It's like, we're 2 towns apart, just running through the streets. I can't reach you by the cart. And then I'm just going to take the Dispel Magic and just be like, stop singing, you fool, and pour it in his mouth.
You see his disguise is going to completely melt away, and there he stands, Dylan Flint of Pixie Dust. And then your disguise goes away as you drink the last bit. There he is, Tittlepip Aggressive. No one recognizes you. Your greatest attribute right now is no one cares.
Tittlepip, now that we are ourselves here, we both know what we need to do. We need to go to that concert and steal the show. The real half-ass, the real Pixie Dust, right now.
I have bad news for you. The concert's canceled. The city's under a big lockdown. This is a terrorist level.
You don't understand, Tittle. There are still people there. There are still people there at the concert. They need this now more than ever. Remember what I said. This is our day. This is our night. This is when everything changes.
Literally the only thing that saved us was MILF City. I have 2 tickets to the monorail out of here. I cannot stress enough. Dylan, are you hearing the voices again? They're not performing right now. It's just
Tittle,
in your head.
We are not half-assed anymore. No one's looking for us.
All right, where the fuck
This
is
our
Lewis?
moment. We need Lewis.
Wait, do me contested persuasion checks. No guidance, no inspiration.
Such a great ending here for us to perform one last time. I got a 21.
I got a 7.
Go!
I'm getting
Pixie
7 below
Dust!
or 20 or above. There's nothing.
He's got a good point, Tittle.
All right, but where the fuck is Lewis?
I don't know. Let's just start running down towards
Okay, so from your perspective, you see the furthest away from you, all the way down where that road was going, was way down the distance, the exit, by foot into the jungle. Kind of maybe 45-degree angle from that, about half closer, is a big monorail station where you see monorails going in and out into the jungle. And then the opposite side, same distance as the monorail station, is the big theater, but there's no light shining or anything.
Okay. So we don't have any idea where Lewis is.
You find Lewis, I can get our fan club. I'm going back to MILF City.
All right, I'll meet you back here in 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes.
You do know that Lewis went down that road which goes towards the foot exit. If he were to veer right and kind of go 45-degree angle, he could get to the monorail station. But he definitely went the opposite of the theater.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna book it then towards him.
He can disguise himself as himself. Why doesn't he just do that? Disguise himself as himself. He's the guard right now. He's fine. We don't have to worry about Lewis. Look for that guard.
Yeah, but we need the band together if we're gonna make this performance happen. We need all of us.
Okay, well, you did do a contested persuasion, and you were more persuasive about the theater.
Right. So I'm willing to help you with this. I promise this is not for nefarious reasons. I just met our #1 fan. So if anybody knows how to get a crowd there for us, it'll be her.
All right, I'm with you. You trusted me this long. I'm trusting you.
All right. Cool. And so, but what I'm asking is, you don't come with me. I want a little bit of privacy, not for nefarious reasons, I swear. But also, if you want to go find Lewis, you should probably go find him.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not up to anything weird.
Diddle, how much Rooter have you smoked? I'm going towards him now. Go do your thing.
We were in that hot box together for a while.
That's true. That's a good point. Okay, that's maybe why I started hearing that music in my head. I think.
I put my hand in. You normally hear that music, and it's just like, that's what I love about you, man.
Yeah,
put my hand in.
Dylan Flint.
3, 2, 1, Pixie Dust.
Pixie Dust! Okay, go ahead. 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
As your hands go up, way off in the distance towards where Lewis went, you see a big explosion.
Shit. Okay, Tittle.
No more
I got this. I got this. All right, so I started running towards Lewis.
As you get down there, there's a big commotion. There's like skid marks of the cart going down as you're following, and they lead right into this like big explosives store. And that's what it says. It says explosive store, and that's all that remains. There's just like blast for like a block, and like there's a bunch of people who are injured, and like guards trying to get people up. Big thing just happened, and in the middle is a smoky carcass of a carriage and a brass bowl.
I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can. Lewis!
Peter's dead.
Is there any response at all?
Performance check to get that big old diaphragm active.
All right. Ooh, I got a nat 1. It's 12.
I'm running for the wreckage. I'm running to see if there's anybody in there.
You yell really loud and your voice travels, but nobody calls. Yeah, you run up and you see this scene. Dylan's almost faint.
Oh, well, no, like I'm running for the wreckage at this point. Like I'm going to see if there's anybody inside.
Oh, yeah, there's like crumbled half of the building. There's nothing left. Nothing on the inside. It's all rubble and ash. Even in the carriage. The carriage is just the bottom of the carriage. Everything else is gone.
Okay, I wanna try to smell Rooter. I wanna see if I can smell Rooter anywhere to try to find Lewis.
Perception check with advantage because you've been with him a long time and that is his smell.
17.
As you smell, you don't smell any Rooter, but you remember you smelled it as you were following the trail. The skid marks, but it's not here. You don't smell it here.
Okay, I'm gonna continue walking past the carriage then. I'm gonna look around.
It gets even less as you walk past the carriage.
Okay, and there's nothing in the carriage, right? Like it's not there.
Not even a carriage anymore.
Okay, what kind of buildings are around us? Like what kind of stores and shit?
Things are kind of blasted in, but it looks like there's some like homes. Maybe there was like a school, a couple of small clothing stores, blacksmith.
Try to get into Lewis's head a little bit, see like where he would go in this situation. Are there any sewers?
There are no sewer here, no.
You think he's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? What's wrong with you?
Investigation check, both of you.
Okay.
That seems like what you're doing.
10.
No, just no.
Yeah. There's nothing at this site that you can discern where Lewis might have went.
If we can't find him, we can draw him to us.
I was thinking the same thing. How many people are around us right now?
A lot. I know, a
Alright.
few dead people. Like this is a very bad scene.
This is a bad scene. We should leave. We definitely the half-asses definitely caused this. Those terrorist threats. We should go and do a performance to find our friend. I say we do what you did. You were right. We should go to the stadium. Let's stop by Mill City. Get our fan club, and go put on the show of a lifetime. He'll come. You build it, and he will come.
Okay.
Also, we should stop by Stephanie's place and tell her Peter's dead. That's that might be something we need to do, and get some more Rooter.
We don't got time for that, Tittle. We don't have time for that. She'll figure it out. She's probably enjoying this alone time right now. Let her. It's okay. It's fine. It's all good. It's okay.
I thought it would be a nice service. We were the last ones to see him alive.
We are Pixie Dust first. First and foremost, Pixie Dust. Through and through.
I think
all the way.
I think you have a sickness. I truly do. I'm a different person now than I was about 15 minutes ago.
I'm gonna kind of shake Tittle, and I'm gonna be like, "You are the bad boy. You are the bad boy. Stop this nonsense."
That's right. Bad boy. Bad boys for life. Let's go see my girl. And so like I would like to basically stop by her place.
All right, yeah, you book it back the way you came. You go to her place. She is there. She has like cleaned up the room, and she's like fixing her hair in her vanity.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, hey, what's up? So we're about to do a show. We gotta find Lewis. We need your help. Do you think you can get a crowd together at the theater?
She's going to open her drawer. Ding, 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 ding. A bunch of vials of sending. And she's going to say, where do you want them?
Well, first of all, can I just have one of those for Lewis?
Yeah, here you go.
and then tell everybody else to meet us at the Mega Theater.
Great. She's just going to start sending to some people, and she's going to say, assemble the Pixies.
Oh, shit. It's like, I knew my instincts couldn't lead me wrong. Aggressives were always right. And then I drink the potion of sending and say, Lewis, buddy, if they're out there,
Pixie Dust forever.
meet us at Mega Theater. Now.
12 words. Nice. You have up to 25 with sending. And he gets a response. Cracked.
I'll add on then. Disguise yourself as yourself.
Okay. He will respond, crack the case, Rooter rules. Let's give a performance of a lifetime.
Let's go, Pixie Dust.
He still
Hell
thinks
yeah.
he's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Classic Lewis, man. Classic Lewis.
All right, where are you going?
To the theater. of
All right,
course.
you can book it. Nobody's going to stop you. It's going to take you a bit to travel to the other side of the city, maybe a good 20 minutes to get across there. You could probably get a cart, probably, if you pay. How much money do you have? It'll cost you 4 gold to hitch a cart ride.
I did not give myself gold, but I imagine I have more than 4.
Okay.
I don't know.
I ask my sugar mama, hey, can we have a ride?
It's basically what she is at this point.
And also,
She puts the vials in a bag and puts a purse over her shoulder, and she takes chalk from her table and draws a big circle in a 10-foot diameter, 5-foot radius. And she's going to stand into it and pull you in, and she's going to list out a sequence, and you're going to use a teleportation circle that goes right in front of the huge decadent theater. There's the spotlights that are off, but there are people that are like, oh, no show, and people are talking. There's lots of reporters there. It's a big scene.
I'm elbowing I'm elbowing Dylan, and I'm like, you're gonna have to be the bad boy now. I'm a committed man. This is kick-ass. This is really cool.
I got you, man. I got it, man. I'll get everyone together. This is it, man. We just gotta. I'm gonna look around and see if there's anywhere we can stand up.
This is the birth of our legend.
This is it. This is Pixie Dust.
Yes, there's a big fountain in the front.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just beckon to Tittle and then stand on it and be like, "Where's Lewis? Have you seen him yet?"
He'll get here. He always does. It's time for us to go. We got to get on stage.
Should we start without him?
Your sugar mama
when we
is
get
going
the
to
main
say,
stage.
good luck to both of you. And you're going to see a couple of those fangirls before rip off those brown shirts they were wearing with new shirts that say the Pixies. And then there float a couple Pixies from around them. And your MILF is going to tell you, we got this. And the Pixies are going to go to the spotlight and shine them. And the spotlights are going to start back up. People are going to be like, huh? Like people in the crowd. And she's going to turn around and start yelling about how the show is back on. And it is a show against the half-asses. A show that'll blow your mind. And more people are coming out and more people ripping off those shirts. And you see people putting on Pixie shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. This is Dylan Flint. You saw the controversy with half-ass this evening, but tonight it is all about the Pixie Dust. This is our moment. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. You wanted a show, you're gonna get a show. Let me introduce my team members, Tittle, Pip, Grasset.
The
I'm
Pixies
clinking my
let
two
loose.
short swords together, like drumsticks.
And our other member, who I hope to God and swear to Jesus Christ that he's gonna be here on time, Louis.
And as you turn, 15, 16 guards walk up. The place is packing with people. And they're saying, you two. And they're just going to move the crowd and walk at you very ominously. Swords at their sides. and they're going to step out of the way, and there walks Peter. And he moves out of the way, and then there's a guy with a lot of money. He says, "You were right, Peter. Father." He's going to move out of the way, and this old man with a big sticker that says Mayor is going to walk out. "You were right, son. You were right, Peter. General." And the general's going to walk up behind him. He's, "Wow, you were right, Mayor. You were right, Mayor's son. You were right, Peter." And he's going to step out of the way, and there's going to be a representative from the Ardinia Council Kingdom who's going to, big lizard folk man is going to walk forward. "Wow, you were right, Mayor. You were right, General. You were right, General's son. You were right, Peter." And he's going to step out of the way.
You get one more.
And out walks Lewis with a pipe and his hat bubbling full of rooter. "Like I said before, we are not them." And he's going to step out of the way, and in cuffs comes the half-asses. And he says, "I've solved the case." And the mayor says, "Lewis, how can we ever say thank you for protecting this city against the half-asses?" And he just points at the theater. And the mayor says, "Then it shall be done. Everyone in for the rightful show." And the half-asses are like, "I'll eat your dogs." Everyone starts.
One of these dog eaters. Here's the real show.
Everyone starts funneling into the theater. That you go to backstage. You're surrounded by your sugar mama. Lewis is there. Peter is there. The mayor is there. The general is there. The representative, the mayor's or the general's son or mayor's son. They're all like there with you as before you're about to perform.
All right, Lewis. Care to join us?
And I say, "You both inspire me." And I'm going to give you both bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of group us in real quick before we perform. Instead of half-assed, it's Pixie Dust. You hear me?
Yeah. And I'm going to cast guidance on Dylan.
Perfect.
The
And
crowd
Ladies and gentlemen.
is
And
cheering.
towards the end of the song, I'm going to cast a blast on us all again. Just load up on all these dice. Hey, Dylan, if you want to, do I inspire you? I mean, I know I said you inspire. Do I inspire you at all?
You inspired me from the moment I met you, Fiddle Pip. But yes, please inspire me.
I just did. But do you inspire me?
Literally.
Of course, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank
Tittle.
You. I got bardic
I
inspiration.
have gotten my rooter. You have gotten your MILF. I have gotten my rooter. This one's for Dylan.
Let's
The
go.
one who's kept this group together.
We go out on stage. Everyone goes wild. The representative for the Ardinia Council thanks everyone for coming to the Festival of Dreams, one of the most exciting festivals the Ardinia Kingdom and Ravenforge have ever partnershiped on. They hope everyone will buy more tickets for next year. Please shop, bring to the community, and a new rising star trio known as Pixie Dust. The crowd goes wild. Yes, Pixie Dust. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time at the stage of Ravenforge. Give it up.
Put my hands in. Put my hands in for the group. On 3, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Pixie Dust.
Yes.
These lights. Lewis pulls out his horn.
Beautiful.
Ready?
Flint pulls out his microphone, and for the last time, everyone roll a performance check. Don't forget, Flint, you have a D8 Bardic Inspiration, you have a D4 Guidance,
And a D4 Bless.
and a
We all get
D4 Bless.
Can you imagine if this is like a catastrophe?
God.
I got a 31. I got a 31. Not 20. Not even kidding.
Holy shit, that's awesome. That's before you even rolled anything. I got a 28.
Nice.
I got a
Let's
10.
That's in line with the lyrics, though. That works. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you had your D4?
Oh. A 14!
Yay!
He forgets the lyrics at first, but Lewis comes through in the end as all three of us perform for this amazing three-tiered decadent theater. Our names become synonymous. Over the next couple of weeks, the voices of Pixie Dust rise and overtakes Half-Assed on one guy named Chuck's top 10 board in his apartment down at the other side of Ravenforge. We top the chart and immediately become well-known bards in Colbrador, Ravenforge, and the greater lore of Silvernell. As the crowd is leaving the theater, the MILF goes up to you, Tittle, and gives you a big kiss and says she's so proud of you. Susie walks up, and she's just like, "Are you my new daddy?" Everyone laughs. The crowd laughs. As we zoom out of this wonderful moment in time. And that was Bards on the Run. Yay!
Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you, Jess Bardsley. Thank you, Ben Dale, for playing. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time. But thank you on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch for watching us. We hope you had a good time, and you come back next time for some more D&D. Awesome.
Thanks, everyone. It was a great time tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Eat those jawbreakers, kids.
Have a good night,
you
everybody.
out of hairy situations. See you later.